Well, it says I'm live. I don't know if that's true. I'm trying to use OBS, but it's not communicating properly. For Pete's sake. I am live, but where? I mean, I can see it in StreamYard, and I put the stream key in the OBS thing. Well, actually, I didn't have to because apparently they changed it. And it says I'm present and accounted for, but the screen looks black to me. So what do I do now? I think they changed things. I don't know. I guess I'll figure it out eventually. Maybe. Boy, it gave me an awfully hard time. It really did. But I always use OBS and StreamYard. That's how I roll. That's how I do the things. And they're totally kosher. They're Chabad. They get it. I don't know why it's not working now, though. So I'm on my YouTube thing for this channel, and it won't even let me look at a lot of the settings. It's a conspiracy. Is it working now? Testes. Am I here? I know I'm here, but I'm not muted. I'm not muted. Oh, for Pete's sake, but I'm not. Are you Patricking me? Well, obviously, gosh darn it. I don't like YouTube. I'm going to say that. In the open here, I'm going to admit it openly. I don't like them. It says, oh boy. Ah, I think I have it now. There we go. What about that? Is this different? Is it working? Yeah, no. I'm making sounds. Yay. I guess I didn't push the button hard enough last time. I don't know. Oh boy. Well, so when I'm looking at the StreamYard, it's not showing. Oh, that's why. Okay, I get it. Gosh, it's been a long time since I've done this. I'm expecting StreamYard to reflect OBS, and I got it backwards. Oh boy, did I. I got it. But I got it though, right? It happened. It's happening right now at this moment. Can you see anything though? That's the question. I guess I need to go to YouTube again and see if it is showing any things. No, it still looks. It's a black screen. Why though? I don't know. This is not time. This is not the time to learn OBS again. That's not what we're doing right now. Get rid of OBS. See, I would like to get rid of OBS, but I can't be sneaky and play the things contorted ways and then get away with stuff. That's what OBS is good for. I can do that, sure. But it didn't work until I had OBS on there. I guess. Yeah, I did click go live first on StreamYard. And then I got OBS to connect. This is so noob. I can't take it. Please configure both primary and backup streams correctly. The comparison of the streams failed because one of the streams has an invalid configuration. My stream is healthy. More than one ingestion. Who says that? Ingestion. Is using the primary URL. Send one stream to the primary ingestion? For Pete's sake. Fine. So I'm going to click stop stream. Oh gosh, I had such things on there. Whatever. So I stopped streaming through OBS. Is it different now? Am I audible still? But is my voice still here? I'm thinking no. Oh, all right. Took you long enough. Shit. Well, oh, I didn't adjust the latency. Stream status is poor. That's rude. Ultra low, please. Now I can't change the latency. I'm not ingested double wise. Why is it still telling me that? Well, this is full on. There we go. Finally. But I still can't change the latency. That's shit. Audio only. I don't hear you.
Check 1 2.
That's better.
Check 1 2.
Testes.
Are you there?
I am there.
Oh my gosh, it's totally a black screen. It's great.
Oh, weird.
I like it.
I don't know why I have an avatar on there.
You don't.
Here, what if I do this? Nope, still nothing.
Something you did with OBS.
I got rid of OBS.
I know.
It's not even open.
Something that overrid it. Because StreamYard is like super easy.
Well, okay, so I guess it's been a while.
But you're not there.
Had to knock the dust off. And
knock the dust off, kick the tires.
I did. You know, well, so I think so I went to StreamYard and set the thing up first.
Yep.
But I didn't go live. I went to OBS and logged in under this account, this YouTube thing.
That was the problem.
In OBS. Well, I would have broadcasted to Smurfer if I didn't do that.
Right.
And then I went to YouTube Studio to get a new stream key to put into OBS.
Oh, that was
and it didn't, well, it gave me one, but OBS didn't have a slot to stick the key in anymore.
I bet if you refresh and bounce
Refresh
out,
what?
just refresh your browser, you'll come back and you'll be there. Because right now, the audio's
What
there, but that's it.
are you trying to get me to dip on my own stream?
No, but if
Yes,
you
you are,
do,
Tater.
I bet when you come back, it'll be there. 3, 2, 1. I have no idea. I've never seen StreamYard be black. I mean, not African American black, but just like black. Sorry.
Well, I'm here again.
Audio only.
Why does it say that?
It said that you and one other here are audio only. I have no idea. This is totally crazy.
Well, thank you very much, sir.
I tried.
For nothing.
I failed.
Epically.
I do
So,
that often.
what would happen if I clicked share? I've never seen this before.
I am not either.
Not ever.
No.
And it can't be OBS because OBS was an afterthought. This
And
was
you
the first
shut it down,
thing.
right?
Yeah, it's not even on.
You don't even have your avatar up. Oh,
So
something
it
is
says
weird.
I'm public streaming through streaming software.
You are streaming.
Oh, it says upcoming.
No, you're streaming live right now. Because when I go to YouTube, you're there. We're there.
You can see it. Okay.
No, we can't see shit.
Well, you can hear it. It
Yeah,
says.
Grandpa Bear hears it.
Bumps. Hi, Grandpa Bear.
But yeah, that's so weird.
Your
'Cause
channel.
it's got
Yeah,
the
it says I'm
duck.
live.
The StreamYard duck's up.
That
The
that
hell
is
did you?
awfully
I think you
weird.
broke the internet.
Oh no.
You may
Well,
have
it
broken
had
the
to happen eventually.
We were hoping, right? Like 10 years ago.
A long time ago.
I know.
I don't get this. Oh well.
So how the hell are you?
I hate that question.
Are things going
My
well?
stomach
Are
turns
you
when I'm asked that question.
okay? So are you? Your garden's thriving.
My garden does grow.
How are the chickens?
They're salty. Salty bitches.
Are they
Just the
giving
way I like
eggs?
them.
Are they giving eggs?
I get one a day.
One egg.
And I have my suspicions over who lays it.
How many chickens?
8.
And only one?
One egg.
Oh wow.
The quails put out really though. They put out lots of eggs every day.
Quails are easy.
Very. Yeah.
Sweet.
I get 3 eggs a day solid from the quails.
And they're so tiny and cute.
They're so I don't know how they do it.
But don't they taste so good?
They're so good.
Yes.
And I feel so rude every time I take it, but they're like, fuck, I don't know what that is.
It's yours.
Have it.
Grab it. Go. Don't want it. Don't know what that is.
They literally do not
They don't
comprehend
give a fuck. No.
offspring whatsoever.
No, they don't. Have you seen the head of a quail? Their heads are like 2 inches. Their brains are like a
Their heads are
quarter of an
not
inch.
2 inches.
Okay,
Maybe
their
1.
heads are, okay.
They're very tiny.
And so their brains are like 0.25 inch.
I have seen a few of them. I have some. So yeah.
They do not give a fuck if you take
They
their
don't.
eggs.
But you know what? They're not full on stupid because they make sounds for me that they don't make for each other. Just like guinea pigs. They do. They do this peep peep. It's so, oh my gosh, peep peep. They don't peep peep at each other.
But they do at you.
They peep peep at me and
Yeah.
Alice. Yeah. Because we're the bringers of the food.
Right. You're giving
We
them
have the
treats.
snacks.
Giving them Scooby snacks.
They don't really want anything other than their little pellets.
Right.
Like I give them like
That's Scooby snacks.
yeah, I guess. The organic game bird feed from whatever orange bag at Tractor Supply.
And
I have
they
to
like
order it. They like it. Yep, they don't want anything else. I've given them all kinds of things. They don't want that at
You've tried
all.
like orange rounds and old lettuce, and they don't eat that.
No, I give them new lettuce. I don't give my critters old things.
Orange peelings. Have you tried that?
Um, yes, they've had that in their cages when I got like the orange peel and seed like scratch mix for the chickens. Well,
Oh,
they're chickens, but the big chickens, you know. And they're just like, "What's that?"
they look at it and they're like, nope.
I don't know what that is. Oh well. They're oh my gosh, I have never seen a hornier creature than a male quail. What is wrong with them? They rip the feathers out of the hens' necks. They're bald.
Ouch! Ouch!
They're bald on the backs of their heads.
S&M quails.
I don't think they like it. I
No,
think
the girls don't. No, the girls
no.
don't.
And
Fuck
you
no.
would think that more of the eggs would be fertilized, but they're probably 30% of the eggs are fertilized. It's like you're that randy and you're only getting like a third of the balls out of the park here.
Weak, weak
Really?
bastards. Yeah.
Come on.
But I tell you, when you get eggs from the chickens,
They're
and
pretty.
granted one, but when you get them,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna get more and more because once one does, the rest will.
If they weren't roosters, I'm in that
Did
pickle.
oh, you got the wrong birds.
Well, I went to well, supposedly legit farm that should have known better, right? And
Oh,
it's supposed to be only hens. I actually drove past E-Town for Pete's sake. I drove through Lincoln Propagandaville to get these hens. Air quote hens, because I'm reckoning almost 50% of them are not.
oh,
One of them cock-a-doodle-doos at me, so you know that's not a hen. I don't know
oh.
what to do about it.
Sorry,
It's not
I
legal.
I didn't mean to laugh.
I'm not allowed to have more than one rooster.
No, and you got like 5, and you thought 4 of
I
them
don't
were
even know
chickens.
how many I have out there right now.
Oh my gosh. It's
So
only
Twinkle
one making
Toes is a
eggs.
rooster.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't
Wow.
call look, I am not for the trans agenda, like the agenda portion of it,
What the
but I cannot call her a he.
Well, if he's
What
not
do I
laying egg if he's not
No,
laying eggs, he's a
he's not.
boy. He's a boy.
Oh,
He's a
did you see
boy.
what Joe said? Yeah, no, it's Twinkle Toes was alpha from day one.
Yeah, that's a boy chicken.
Yeah. But there is another rooster. There's one that I know 100%, like, there's no denying his big oak I'm compensating for all kinds of things comb. It's massive. And he's the one that crows. And, he has he's so in love with Gertrude, my favorite hen. She's so sweet.
Your
And he
only hen.
follows her around, and if she jumps up on the gate, she likes to perch on the gate. He has to be up there with her. Oh my god, it's pathetic. He picks at her comb, so the back of her comb is always, like, scabby. He's not, like, plucking
Oh,
at her, but it's like he likes her a little too hard. And she is not having that. She's like, "Get away from me, weirdo." So there's another one that looks almost like her, and he tries to chase her around, and she is a little more okay with it.
right.
But they don't pay attention to their eggs either. They just step on them. They don't
Drop and
even none
go.
of them are broody.
Drop and go. Drop
I
it out
thought
and walk away.
but I thought barred rock hens were supposed to be occasionally broody. Maybe.
According to the lore.
They don't even care. They don't it's like just a big nothing. I don't know.
Right. So, quite the adventure learning about
Yeah.
chickens.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
I've
pretty
had I've had quite the adventure learning about all kinds of things this year cuz well, the garden expansion is okay, I know my neighbors think I'm weird, and they're right, but I can't even imagine what's going through their heads.
They are right.
They are. That's neither here nor there. My garden is huge now.
Wait, she cut up all her grass and made a garden? What the hell is she doing?
Well, none of them have gardens.
Yeah,
The
because most
one
of
the
them
one
are
lady
stupid.
across the street, she does. And I don't know what the hell kind of voodoo magic she's pulling, but her tomatoes, it's like May and they're red and massive. What is she doing?
It's probably the soil.
It's
Because
across
I'm
the
guessing.
street.
Yeah,
We
but you
have the
didn't
same
bring any.
soil.
You didn't. No, no, you didn't bring in any soil, did you?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay. So you brought in soil, and she still got kicking ass. So there
She
must be
must be
something
using
else.
Miracle Grow or something,
It could be something
the
else.
chemical kind.
Yep. The
And here I
little
am waiting
thing.
for birds to poop on the dirt.
She's putting the sticks in the ground. She's punching those things in there.
She's adorable, though. Bless her
Is she
heart.
nice?
She is so cute.
How
She's
old?
like 8 feet tall. She might be
Eight
she
feet.
might be almost well, not obviously not, but she's got legs up to the sky. And she's I definitely have a decade on her, but
Okay.
oh my I love her. Oh my gosh. I bet I can call where she works. She works at a bank. She's a bank teller. She has the cutest outfits, but they're not obnoxious. They're not annoying. Like she's not a Karen.
Or a
You
Kardashian.
no. She wears the best earrings in the whole wide world. They're like cowboy boots and they're like 3 inches tall and they're dangling from her ears with her big old hair. And I love it so much. I love it so much. She's so sweet.
Like 80s hair?
She has small town hair. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's glamorous though. Glamorous small town hair.
That, yeah, no, that's not, can't knock the 80s glam hair.
I'm being
Practic-
mean, but no,
practically said it.
she's really sweet. I do like her. Um, she grows kale, and she thought I was mad at her last year because kale started growing in my backyard, and I didn't plant any kale, and I was trying to tell her that in a funny way, like I got free kale from you, chick, but she thought I was mad, like because I didn't. She thought I didn't want the kale to grow there,
Oh, got
and
it.
I'm like, no, no, it's great. Like no, it's okay. Like, I'm consoling her. I'm like trying to tell her that like she gave me free plants without trying, and she thought I meant I was mad about it. Like, you poor thing.
So you accidentally make people think they're mad at you, don't you? It's like
No, I
totally
mean that
accidental.
one.
Well, yeah, not
I mean,
just that,
not
but
on a regular basis, I suppose.
okay.
Wait, do I?
I'm not sure.
Do I
I
do
think
that?
a little bit.
Dan, do I do that? Do you
A
think I'm
little
mad
bit.
at you, Dan?
You were very mad at
I'm not mad at Dan.
Dan. No, I'm kidding. Well, so
Dan,
that's
if you've texted me in the last few days, I'm not ignoring you. My phone got shut off. I promise. Text me Wednesday afternoon.
is that
Just
the
saying.
time that's the timeline they gave you?
No, that's when I'll get my money.
Oh, got it.
So eBay sucks really hard.
Yep. It changed, didn't it?
So bad.
It
Yeah.
changed.
If I needed money like before, if I needed had an unexpected expense or something, I could just go list a thing that I would know would sell fast. And it would I would get paid, somebody would buy it, I would get paid in PayPal instantly. Not anymore. No. If I don't sell and get paid for a thing by Tuesday, it's gonna be the following week before I get the money.
Oh,
Tuesday. It's that bad now. I
do you
guess
think that? So you think they're collecting interest on the deposits for a week?
I mean, if
I bet
they
they are.
are,
Yeah, I
they're
bet
being
they
really
are.
slick about it. It's
Yeah, they
not
they gotta
it's
be.
well, it's not a week though. It's only a day or 2. It's a processing time, which does not make sense these days. Like, who has processing time?
In the internet age,
Nobody.
no.
Oh,
Instantaneous.
Crunchy, I'm sorry. I was looking at the YouTube page because the whole thing is messed up. Why didn't you say something in the chat? I feel terrible.
What up, Crunchy?
For Pete's sake, click it again. Well, no, it's not okay. No, it's really not.
Fine. No, he can scroll up and click it.
You hush.
Okay.
Don't tell him it's fine. It's not fine.
It's fine. Scroll up, click it.
I put
Jump in
the
there,
thing in there
Crunchy.
again. Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I didn't know he was there.
He wasn't until then. So you've
Well,
done
and don't feel
nothing
pressured. You don't
wrong.
have to go in there if you don't feel
Yes,
good.
you do. You totally do.
I didn't say that.
Everybody who's here has to click the link. Jump in.
Well,
It's like not even an option. I mean,
what
how
if I don't want everybody that's here to click the link?
well, then you should ban them and kick them out. But
I was just saying.
how often do you
It's
get
not
to?
true, but
How
hi.
do you get to speak
Hello.
with Smurfer?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Crunchy.
What's up,
Hey,
Mikey?
buddy. How are you?
I'm sorry you don't feel good.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not like sick or anything. I'm just sober.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I'm taking a break, a long one. I think I'm gonna at least try to reach a month and see how I feel.
Good.
I'm having an allergy attack. Hang on, please.
Well, I will tell you though, you can't be like suffering DTs because you're not an addict.
No, I'm not really
Crunchy,
like.
mute your YouTube page.
Oh, is it me? No.
A little bit of an echo.
The little echo. It's not bad, but
It's fine.
I closed it out.
But you're not an
I don't hear it now.
No,
Okay,
it's
cool.
gone.
I'm just gonna start coughing in the microphone. I'm gonna stop
Do it.
being apologetic for it.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Screw it.
I get all itchy and darn it. Hack along in your ear.
But like so Crunchy, I mean from years back,
Mm-hmm.
hanging out in Smurfers Saturday night movies, getting to meet you. I'm glad that I know you, but I don't think, as she would say, don't be so apologetic. Just own it.
You do
Oh,
realize
yeah.
that I met Crunchy through you.
Right. But just own it. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm not in a 12-step way, but you're fine. You've always shown up as an authentic human. And anybody else in the YouTubes who ever does that, that's a person I can say, yeah, that's a good guy.
Oh, I appreciate it. I think we're all good people here.
Well, maybe not, but you are.
Maybe some of us.
Yeah,
Well,
but you are.
the ones that I know, the ones that I've talked to, I think you and Smurfer and Pat and everybody, good people.
Right.
Yeah. There are people that talk about being good people. Also.
Yeah.
Do it.
And
Throw
they're
it
like,
out.
yeah,
Go.
go team. No.
and they're not.
No, I've not thrown that one out there yet. Oh, for Pete's sake, and I won't.
I was kind of egging you on. Sorry.
You do that. You're a bad influence.
Sometimes.
Heavens to
So
Betsy.
what's
Dan.
up over there, Crunchy? What's going on?
Nothing, man. My duck had a seizure yesterday, and
Aw.
I like fed him today, and he wasn't eating, and like half of his eyes, he's like got an eye closed now.
Oh.
No.
I
How
don't
old is
know,
he?
only like I don't know, 4 months.
Oh. Is he pooping okay?
I don't know. I'm not keeping that close an eye on him, but if he's not eating, I guess he's not pooping.
He might
We'll
be backed
see.
up.
We'll see. I don't know. I didn't see the seizure. My mom saw him
Oh.
flapping around, and then I went out to feed him, and his eye was like closed shut. And
Did he get a hold of something bad?
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe.
Do you have like a lot of vines growing outside?
I mean, there's a lot of weeds. Who knows? And the pond's just full of like algae and stuff now. So
Got it.
I wish I had wish I could just bring him inside and let him play in the tub or something. But
Well, can't you?
You can't?
well, I did when they were little. They're
Do it
too
again.
big.
Do it
I
again.
still bring Rusty inside. He was in here this morning.
Rusty.
But yeah,
You-
I don't know. That made me
You got to
sad
do
today.
whatever you can do.
I've been trying. It was like that pond. It was so nice for a few months, and then it just, I guess it got too much sun.
Algae. Yeah.
Yeah, and now they don't even really swim in it anymore. They drink out of it, but it's just like I don't know. Is that the
Whoa.
cause?
Well, I mean, do you have water flowing in it? Do you have a fountain pump or anything?
No. Well, I did, and then it broke. It's just like everything breaks and diseases left and right, just like
Yeah,
mold,
like there's bacterial
parasite,
growth.
bugs everywhere. It's just like I'm just
Oh,
so
I've been
tired.
battling flies all week. I know about
So
that.
so
It gets
tired.
there's so much stuff you wouldn't even expect just having some birds.
Yeah.
Battling flies.
Yeah, oh man. The rain.
Yeah, but is there a point where with the flies you just ignore them?
No,
Why not?
because they lay their eggs in the bird butts.
Oh.
And the birds die.
Yeah.
And
You
that's not
gotta
cool.
gotta
Oh, no
clean it
shit.
constantly. And
So, yeah. Well, I have a no, it's not about me. It's about his duck.
well, they're both birds. We're on the bird subject.
I know, but have you thought about like so what I do for my chickens when it gets really hot? Was it really hot there the last few days?
Yeah.
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 So maybe it might be like a heat thing.
I don't know. The other three seem fine for now.
My
But
chickens are panting really bad. So I got a drawer out of one of those like Rubbermaid organizer things, like the big plastic, like you're broke, so this is what your dresser looks like. One of
mhm.
those things. And I put it out there and filled it with water and gave them like a little swimming pool.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna get a baby pool and just
Yeah. I mean,
fill it up
any kind
and
of
empty it
thing that
every
you
day.
have in your house. You don't even have to buy anything.
Well, yeah, I mean, I've got like a tub or something I could put out there, but yeah, something I could just change every day I go out there and feed them.
Yeah.
It'd be easier
Yeah,
because
that's what I do. I
they
spray it
need
out.
that clean water to like dip their head in and like clean off their bill and their nose and all that. And that's why I'm like, maybe that dirty pond's just not they're not getting clean.
Yeah, if the water's not moving, then it's just going to be
Yeah.
nasty for them.
Well, I was waiting because like I had a like big um trough, like cow trough in there at first, and it was doing great, and then it rained like, well, then it got even with the pump in there, it got really algae, and so I it rained a whole bunch, and I drained it out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna drain it out and fill it back up with clean water. And I like scrubbed it with the peroxide and cleaned it all. It was perfect. And then it rained like a whole bunch, and it actually started to float because I had it like I started to dig a pond, and I was like, oh, I'm tired of doing this, so I just stuck a trough in there, and it rained so much that the water like lifted it up, and I was like, well, now it's like
Oh,
up out of the
dang.
hole anyway, so I took it out, and now they've just got a big mud puddle that is just growing algae and shit.
Well, if you block the sun from getting to the water, then the algae doesn't grow.
That's the big problem, I think. Yeah, I need
So
to just get a
what I did, I took a patio umbrella and opened it
yeah.
up
That's what
over
I need.
their pool thing.
That's what I need.
I
But
mean, or just a tarp.
I've been waiting for it to like go down, dry up, so I can like put a tarp in it and then put the filter back in there, and then because if I put a filter in there now, it's just gonna get clogged up again like really fast and full of it's mud. There's no, but I'm waiting for it to dry up, and it's been raining so much. And my yard just stays wet, so
Yeah, we've had 0% chance of rain for the last few days, and it's raining.
I mean, if I had enough money, I'd like get like a biological filter, with like, um,
Money.
yeah.
Gotta have
Uh,
this
That
money.
I do you ever use like Craigslist or like I
mm,
hate the word Facebook, but
I I,
Facebook
tr-
Marketplace?
I tried to use that marketplace, and I don't know. Everybody was really rude that I like tried to get a hold of, and they just wouldn't hit me back, or
I've gotten hella free stuff on there.
Goodwill.
Goodwill's even worse.
Yeah, Goodwill's nasty. I mean, I still shop there because I don't like buying. Like mass consumerism still bothers me, not in a like global warming sort of thing, but it just bothers me. It's
Not in the
wrong.
Goldwood.
I mean, it's icky. It
Why
is.
feed the beast? Yeah.
Did y'all ever see Craigslist Joe? I think it was called.
Yes. Craigslist Joe.
That was pretty
No.
good, wasn't it?
What is that?
I,
Tell me what's taking so long. Hurry up.
I don't remember it, but I remember liking it. So I
Was
don't
it a
know.
person or was it a movie?
Craigslist.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did videos on Craigslist.
yeah. I
Searching,
mean,
clicking, like how the shit can this be here? Yeah.
Oh, like a vlogger person like
Yes, a
clicking
vlogger
through.
for Craigslist.
Okay. All right, I get it.
It was funny.
I don't know the things.
It was
The
funny.
rock I live under is really huge and
well,
heavy.
you don't watch TV, right? So
It's been a lot of years.
Doesn't own one.
I watched The Atom Project tonight.
At
So
ATOM or ADAM?
8 a.m.
8 a.m.
What'd you think of that, Crunchy?
It was okay. I mean, nothing really out of the ordinary or made me think deep or anything.
No, of course not. It was so Smurfer. Guy travels through time and meets his own self and teaches his self to fight the things that are coming. That's the Atom Project.
So he broke the rules of time travel?
Yeah.
That's not okay.
Which
It's
there aren't, but
Of
he
Yeah.
course
was
not.
trying to protect his younger child self.
Well,
It
they go back and they destroy the time machine, so it can never be built again.
was kind of a sweet movie.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
The
But-
dude that played Deadpool.
Yeah, I can never remember his name. I don't know. He's like in everything.
I know.
I got the best Christmas present from him last year.
What?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds. There you go.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you did because you were subscribed.
Oh no, I have his mobile service.
Oh, there you go.
And
Oh.
so it Mint Mobile and it
Mint
was
Mobile.
so good. It
Is
was like this envelope comes in the mail and it has these like cardboard like cardstock pop outs, like little stand-up figure of himself in a tuxedo and has like this backdrop stuff and like you can pose him and there's instructions on how to pose him next to your elf on the shelf. It's really
Nice.
good.
Wow.
I love it.
So, how is the service?
It's shitty as hell. Yeah.
Yeah. What is
Well,
it?
But
yeah,
you know, I don't know if it's the service or if it's my phone
Yeah.
because I
little
don't
from
know
column A,
anybody.
little from column B.
Well, I don't know if it's. I literally don't know anybody else that has Mint Mobile. So, and my phone is Japanese, so that's a power struggle in itself.
King Kong
He's not.
Wow,
He's not gonna send
Godzilla.
you. He's not gonna send you any more presents now. You said his shit service was shitty.
I know. I'm gonna get rocks.
You know, I'll tell you. Sometimes she gets a text, and sometimes she doesn't.
I think people can hear me about 30% of the time when I
Right.
call them.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's so
Straight
But-
talk sucks too.
but you're
so
trying, though.
frustrating. Well, I mean, I have a good solid 2/3 of the phone calls I make. I have to hang up and call them back because they cannot hear me.
Right.
But I used to have Cricket, and they wouldn't let me use this phone. They said no, we've changed it now. You have to have HD voice. Well, this phone has HD voice. I just don't have it on, but it has it.
Right.
I think I was thinking about this a couple days ago when I was driving somewhere. I think they don't want me to use this phone because I can still use 2G on it.
Mhm.
And that's not okay. That's not allowed.
It's supposed to be gone.
Yeah, I can still use. Well, it's been a couple of months. I don't know. And I don't have service right now, so when it gets turned back on, I'll test it. But I
There you
used to
go.
use the 2G. Yep. Well, 2G and a half. 2G was it E or C or it was a letter after it.
2.5.
I think it was an E.
So
Enhanced or
Crunchy,
something.
Crunchy, and FoxyTube. It has
Fox.
been fantastic to say hi to you guys. I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right, man.
I'm gonna tap out and hopefully do this another day with you all.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you lasted that long.
I know, right? It's like 1 something in the morning.
Whoa.
I know, but I have to work, and so
304 here.
Yeah, it's
304.
3:04 a.m. here.
Oh, you East Coasters.
But
You guys have my respect, though.
you got to work. We don't. So.
Well, yeah, but you still work, and so
Well, that
does-
view is subjective.
Yes.
Well, I've got physical therapy tomorrow. We could count that
Oh,
as
do you?
work. Yeah. My
That
calves
sucks.
are hurting today too.
Yikes.
We'll see how it goes.
And I know the one hosting us works 24/7, literally.
Maybe
But it's
22.
okay. It's fun. Thank you. And
Thank
good,
you.
good to hear you.
Yeah. Thanks for holding out for my shenanigans and non-connecting
long.
things.
Yeah.
What was that? All right,
I
go to
think
bed.
your OBS fucked up your StreamYard.
I opened StreamYard first, but either way,
I know. We'll see. Until
I had
next
the
time.
best songs lined up and everything. I was ready.
Oh.
So you can't
Let's-
screen share?
I
Let's
was
do it.
Jessica Langing it.
Let's
I
do it
was.
another day then.
All right.
All right, you guys. Take care.
Night.
Arrivederci.
Get arrivederci.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm ready to say that yet. Oh.
Have you not seen Inglorious Bastards?
No.
What?
I guess I gotta watch that first, huh?
I think you should.
All right.
Well, for very slight context, it's Brad Pitt pretending to be, he's an American, pretending to be Italian.
Oh, okay.
So that's his accent.
Gotcha.
Arrivederci. It's like all
What
the
does it
Spanish
mean?
I know I learned from Dora the Explorer sort of
What is it?
situation.
What does it mean? Does it mean goodbye or something?
It means bye. Goodbye.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
See you
learned
later.
something
Something like
today.
that.
Yes, it's like a war movie, right?
Yes.
But
World War II.
wait, doesn't what's his name direct that? That does all
I
the
don't
horror
know.
movies and stuff. Or am I
Oh,
thinking of
who?
something else? He's like a big horror movie. Or am I thinking of
You're thinking of Rob Zombie,
no,
maybe?
no, no.
Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah. Did he
It was
direct that?
directed by Quentin Tarantino.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't know that. That's I'm kind of ashamed.
Yeah, it's probably really bloody.
Wow. It's yes. Well, not in the way of like Kill Bill, not
Yeah.
like actual like sprayage, but no, that was epic.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
It was it was rough to watch. It's propaganda, but
Yeah.
still. I mean, if you want to watch any movie, you have to put propaganda aside.
Yeah. I mean,
Try not to think about it too hard.
but it seems like that's when it gets pushed. Is if you don't know it, you take it in. But if you know it, then you know to put that aside and be like, okay, whatever.
Right.
You know? But if you're just taking it in subliminally, you don't realize that you're actually taking it in.
Yeah. Was it you yesterday saying something about a scene? No, I'm not going to even remember the movie because it was something I've not seen.
I have no idea. I don't. I remember you coming on, but everything after that's kind of a blur. I was drinking way too
I
much wine.
I think it was in. I think it was still in a chat situation um, about a movie having, oh, for Pete's sake, a reference to something, and it reminded me of of something that I saw in the Lego Batman movie.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago. I know what you're saying.
I don't
It
know if
was
I
the
typed
song.
about it.
The song. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Yeah. Oh no, you're right. That's the Lego movie. It
Okay.
wasn't the Batman one. So
Yeah.
it was yes. Okay, thank you. It was when they go on the spaceship thing with the alien chick
I can't
and
remember.
well, Batman, Lego Batman is walking through a door and he's I mean, being all a loner because he's an ass in that movie too. And when he walks through this door, there's like a all-seeing eye, like pyramid thing right above the
Oh
door.
yeah,
And you
yeah.
can see it just for a second and it has nothing to do. There's no context for it. Nobody
Hmm.
mentions it. It's just in the shot.
Yeah. It's like
And yeah, so I think all movies,
they have to
obviously.
put it in there. They have to pay homage to
I
the
wonder if
all-seeing
they
eye.
even know though.
Oh, they know.
I think I mean I'm sure some of them do, but like the guy, the iPet goat dude. I
Uh,
have you seen iPet goat?
yeah, yeah.
I
Well,
mean his explanation for like his artistic direction was really ridiculous. It made no sense. And it's like the symbology is so blatant and clear and obvious. Either he's lying or somebody told it's like any pop singer that says they wrote a song but really they didn't write the song. It's like
yeah,
somebody told him what to put here and there.
could have been.
It's just too much. There's so freaking much.
Well, hasn't there been some things that have like come true out of it?
Well, yeah, like the freaking Notre Dame Cathedral
Oh yeah. See, I haven't
burning down and
I haven't watched it or really studied it in a long time. But I
that
don't think
one got
I
me.
even saw the second one.
I don't think I've seen the first one.
Oh, okay.
The second one it's the one with where you have Jesus. Well, it looks like
Yeah.
Jesus, but I think it's more
No, I did see
like
that one. I remember he's like,
the
oh,
Anubis, the boat with
yeah,
Anubis.
yeah, I did see that one. Maybe I don't remember the first one.
I think I saw something about a third one coming out or something. Or maybe I dreamed it. I don't know. I'm going to look that up. But I've not seen the first one.
Wasn't there a Mandela effect with that? Like, it changed to My Pet Goat? Or was My Pet Goat and
I
changed
have
to
no idea.
I Pet Goat? Or, something like Bush was, when he was reading that book upside down to the kids when, the planes hit.
Yeah.
Wasn't that I Pet Goat?
Yes.
Mandela Goat?
Yes, that's where he's sitting on the stool and then he changes into Obama. Yeah.
Yeah. Changes. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I think that was My Pet Goat, and then it changed. People were saying it changed to I Pet Goat, but I can't be sure about that. But it sounds, I mean, My Pet Goat sounds more like a children's book, right? I mean, or maybe it
Do
is.
you
I
mean
don't know.
on the cover of the book? I
No,
guess I didn't look.
like the real book that he was reading to the
Oh.
kids.
Oh, in actuality, like the
Yeah,
actual kindergarten class.
yeah.
Are you serious?
I mean, I don't know. I'd have to pull some stuff up and do some research, but I just don't care enough.
No, I gotta know.
I mean,
I gotta know right now.
go for it. I
For
don't
Pete's
know.
sake.
Too bad you don't have screen share.
Apparently, I don't have anything. It's
I
just
don't
a dark hole of nothing.
know.
I tried to share screen and it's not
It's where the monsters hide in the dark.
because they're scared, probably. There's all kinds of wacky shit going on out here.
What, the land of Smurfs and monsters. I was thinking it was of monsters and Smurfs, or of Smurfs and monsters, like of mice and men.
Mice and Men.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of Smurfs and men.
That book was rough.
I haven't watched. Or I mean, I don't. I think I watched the movie.
Yeah,
Definitely don't remember.
John Malkovich in it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I had to read that in English in 10th grade, I think. It
Yeah.
pissed me off.
Now I want to look this up because you don't have screen share. Now we both got like. This is kind of driving me crazy. Now I want to see the actual footage because it's creepy where they're talking like repeating plane hit steel. It's like
Yeah,
what?
like they're like
They
right,
were
like
chanting
doing a
like,
spell.
yeah, it's crazy.
I forgot about the book being upside down until you just mentioned it, but I didn't ever know what the book was.
I think it was called My Pet Goat, and I don't. I want to see what
I mean, that would
exactly
be
it is.
perfect.
I wonder if I could just Google search it, or if I should look at the video. Um, how do I find this without like feeling like somebody's watching me?
The Pet Goat.
Is the Pet Goat now?
The Pet Goat.
Hmm. My Pet Goat is what I think it
That's
was.
in the movie Fahrenheit, apparently.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think I did
Okay,
see.
so Bush reads The Pet Goat to school children. And then
Is that
My
what?
Pet Goat, Fahrenheit 9/11. George Bush read My Pet Goat. Wait a minute. So
So it was My
that's
Pet.
neither. So I'm looking at at literally every other search result. It's either my or the, but not I.
hmm
And then Washington Post just Pet Goat.
Well, what is it? The real one that he read was My Pet Goat, right?
Okay.
That's the consensus.
So they're talking about a misquote. The title misquoted as My Pet Goat became a punchline for comedians and especially for filmmaker Michael Moore, who in Fahrenheit 9/11 mocked the president for staying with his school children for several minutes while the crisis raged in blobbity blobbity, reading, "A girl got a pet goat." Okay, but he doesn't say. Okay, so this official Washington Post article says it's officially the pet goat, but Michael Moore. Yeah, okay. Says the title is misquoted as My Pet Goat.
Okay, but it is the pet goat.
I thought it was.
And Michael Moore said my, right? And then
But the thing is, I Pet Goat.
the other famous video is I Pet Goat.
I, comma, pet goat.
Yeah, of course they
I
gotta put the
am
comma
the
in
pet
there.
goat. The comma means I am the pet goat.
Yeah. I don't
We're
know.
all just kidding around. Apparently. You know, Dan, there's a StreamYard link up there. You could just click it. Haven't seen you slap your cat in a while.
That sounds sexual.
No, his cat likes the vigorous pettins.
Yeah, I can't get it out of my head now.
I don't know what you could come up with.
I'm sorry, I gotta. Oh,
No.
yeah, I perverted mine.
We're people. I don't like that word. So I'm trying to figure out where the word humans came from.
Color and
Joe.
man, hue like a color, and man would be
Yeah, that sounds good, but is it
like
really that?
animal with an M. Man, I don't know. Where do all words come from? It's a good question. I learned that orange, the color orange, and like the fruit orange, like that's why the color orange.
Is named orange.
But it's not from the fruit. It's from some rich king or something way back family. Their last name was Orange, and they decided like they owned the color, and I don't know. It's like, why are scissors? Why do you call scissors scissors? I don't know anything. English is weird. I think it's
What?
like
What's
it's
up with the word lisp?
lisp. Well, it sounds like
It's a mockery.
a lisp.
I mean, if you have one, can you say it right?
Probably.
You can't say it without using a lisp if you have a lisp.
Well, you can't say it without having a lisp without having a lisp. Because that's what it is. It's the SP, right? Or it's a TH.
A lisp.
Sounds like it. Yeah.
Yeah. It's rude. It's a really rude word.
Yeah.
But that's what our whole modern English language is.
Yeah.
It's to keep us from saying, I think I sound woo-woo sometimes. I think it's
woo-woo.
to keep us from being too harmonious.
I mean, yeah, I think I would say that would be the whole point in different languages altogether, is to keep us from talking to people across the world. Right? Another
Thank you,
country.
Dan. Dan says, what rhymes with oranges?
Porridges. I learned that from Eminem. It doesn't have to be.
I don't think anything rhymes with oranges.
It doesn't have to be spelled exactly the same as long as it just kind of sounds like it, like porridge, orange. Let's see, orange. Depends on how you say it too. You could say
Take your
orange.
time. Door hinges, Dan.
Door hinges. There you
Nice. All right, Dan. That's enough. Whore binges. Come on,
go. Wow.
Dan. That's exactly what I expect from you, Dan. Dan's my buddy, by the way.
Cool.
I have to give him a hard time. It's required.
Can you hear this?
Is it like a pop tube thing?
It's a straw, bendy straw.
Oh, unbendy it and blow in the end of it.
You don't
It's a
want
whistle.
It's not gonna whistle.
It's gonna whistle.
No, it didn't.
Is it a regular bendy straw?
Well, yeah, just with one curve.
Oh, okay, so it's not the kind that is bendy all the way the whole length of the thing.
No, that would sound cool though. I
Oh,
bet it.
those whistle.
Kind of sounds like a frog.
Yeah, it does.
Croak. All right, I'm done. Sorry.
No, it's fine. No, I've had those things where you take the stick and run it across the corrugated belly of the wooden frog.
What?
It looks corrugated to me. It's got grooves cut into it. I don't know what it's made of, like some soft wood. And
I know what you're talking about.
And it sounds like a frog. It sounded like that.
Yeah. And the way the like reverberation off of like a PVC pipe, if you get a long enough one, and like just the way I don't know, you could speak into it or tap on it, it goes boom. I love that sound.
That would have to be pretty long.
Not that long. If you never heard it, you gotta try it. Just get a pipe. And it depends on, I don't know, like especially like if you're, did you ever hang out in like sewers when you were little? Like
Yes.
Big, yeah. You could
I did.
clap.
Actually.
Yeah, I did too. I actually went to one of my old smoke spots when I was little. Just
Oh, for
a few
crying
months
out loud.
We used to go down there and skip school and just go hang out.
That must be an urban legend or something that has
Yeah.
just like infiltrated our psyches, because there's in the town I grew up in, there was a place called Stoner's Wall. Could you be any less creative with that? Right?
Oh, yeah.
And the wall.
Yeah, I've got a Stoner's Creek here.
Of course you do. How you get there is you walk down the railroad tracks about a block, I guess. And there's ravines everywhere. And so there's this massive like sewer drain thing and with a big brick wall built around it. And people spray paint stuff on there
Yeah.
constantly. And like they called it Stoner's Wall before I was ever born. And it's probably still known as that. I haven't been there for, gosh, a long time. But my backyard of my house, like the back of the house faced the like sort of part of the ravine, and I like played in there all day long. I went down there constantly. It was like a magical forest. It was awesome.
Yeah, I used to catch
Stoner's
frogs
Wall was at one end.
all the time. I miss playing in the creeks and like, that was so much fun catching frogs.
My swimming pool is full of them constantly.
Really?
Yeah, tree frogs.
Oh, those are the best. I rarely see one out here.
It's
I hear them, but it's hard to find them.
They use my pool as their jacuzzi. It's like, I don't know.
Do they
like the
have
hook.
do they have orange bellies?
No, I don't
Oh,
think so. I do have a lot of albino ones, though. A
yeah.
couple of years ago, I noticed an albino one on the deck, and then this year, last year, I saw a couple, and then this year, there's a lot of them. So they must not go very far.
I just bought an albino frog. Did I say that last time I watched live stream?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it's an African clawed frog, so it stays in the water, doesn't ever come out. So I can keep him with goldfish and stuff. Um, but he's gonna get big because I knew it when I first saw him. He was labeled as a dwarf frog,
Oh, well,
um,
there you go.
but I knew it. He wasn't gonna get. I knew he was gonna get big because he looked different than the other like regular ones. And I looked it up online, and they were like, "Yeah, if you see something labeled an albino dwarf, it's not a dwarf." So I was like, "Cool." I want it to get big, and he's grown like he was when I got him. He was like the size of a nickel. Now he's like
Wow.
probably about the size of a yo-yo already, and he's gonna be as big as my hand at least. Because I used to have one when I was a kid, but it wasn't albino, and they eat everything.
Sort of like the poor people that think that their little mini pig is going to stay mini,
Right?
but there's no such thing.
Yeah.
Literally,
Yeah.
you messed up if you got one of those. They don't. It's not. It just. It doesn't happen. It's not possible.
I still want one.
I know. I want a capybara. Oh my gosh.
Somebody was calling those a Mandela effect the other
Nuh-uh. No,
night.
I've seen them in IRL.
Yeah, I was like, no, I've always known
I
capybaras.
hate that.
Or they said they thought they were extinct.
No,
But
they
aren't
have
they?
them. I went to the Cincinnati Zoo and they have them there, and they're huge,
Aren't aren't
huge guinea
they?
pigs.
Aren't they real similar to a nutria? Kinda,
What's that?
because they like water, right? A nutria is
Yeah.
the river rats. You know those big.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. Oh my gosh, I've been trying to figure that out for like a solid decade.
Yeah,
It's like a huge rodent thing. And I
yeah.
remember seeing this thing when I had a TV, and it was like a ditch or something, this huge ditch in this person's backyard. And there were lots of them. And
Hmm.
they were talking about how they were overrun by them or something.
Yeah,
And all this time I've been wondering, are they talking about capybaras? There's no way because they're so sweet. There's no way.
yeah. They look like them. I mean, and they're not like. I think they just overrun the place, like, and then they eat the fish and stuff. What
So where
show
do
was?
those live?
I think I was watching a show, and in Texas they like made it legal to just shoot them, so people would just get in the back of a pickup truck and just drive down the road and just shoot them with shotguns.
Wow, it's not nice.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens, I guess. I wonder if they can't be native here unless I
Night,
don't know.
Dan.
There's so many animals that like been introduced from boats and stuff here, especially bugs. Those freaking stink bugs. I don't know when
Oh
those.
my god, I have stink bugs in my house so bad.
Oh yeah, they're
Actually, I
everywhere.
haven't seen one in a couple. Wow, it's been a few weeks now that I think about it.
I probably just jinxed it.
Probably.
No, I haven't seen any lately either. I wonder. Maybe it's just no. It can't be a spring thing because I remember seeing them.
No, in spring I had them way worse than ever.
Yeah,
Like I would probably catch one or two a day. Like, and that would be a lot, two a day. I
yeah.
haven't seen one,
I
but
remember seeing ladybugs in December one year, and I was like, this just doesn't seem right. Something. I mean, it was like 60 degrees, and like I was like, see, even the bugs think it's spring, and it's supposed to be snowing. Like Santa Claus is on his way.
well, I mean, I think people, and I did until I had that. You have no idea what I'm talking about. I had this big moth and a caterpillar, and then he was this beautiful, massive moth, and
Luna
he's
moth?
no longer no a giant leopard moth,
Oh, cool.
and he once he turned into a moth, he they only live like 2 days
Yeah.
max. It's the worst thing in the world because they're so beautiful. Come on,
Mm-hmm.
stop breaking my heart. But um, no, I totally forgot why I was making that point because I got distracted by my missing the moth.
Um,
What fucking relating thing was I going to say?
in the winter, I was talking about
Oh, yeah.
bugs.
Yes. Gosh, you remember things. Nice. Good job. I
not
can't do
dr-
that.
not drinking tonight.
Um, yeah, so I didn't know this until I had him, that yeah, bugs and animals and stuff, the hibernating thing, they don't literally just disappear and not wake up or emerge. If the weather gets a little warm,
Yeah,
they come out and they're like, "Hey, I might find some food," and then
yeah.
they'll go back. And
Um,
I mean, who tells you that? We're not told that, you know.
I've seen bees in December too. It's like no, that never happened because our weather wasn't crazy like this.
No,
It
this
was
is fucked up weather. Yeah, and
we
it's still
actually
not global warming. Thank you.
no. It's just no. It's not. It's just global fucked up. There's no seasons. I mean, well, there is, but they're getting mixed together. Like you can feel it. You know that feeling of spring or that feeling of fall. I felt fall just the other day. I was like, why is it
Yeah,
so
some spring
cool?
fever.
Yeah,
Oh, I
I
have
don't.
fall fever right now. I know what you're saying.
Yeah,
It's been a lot cooler this week.
yeah. That's why I don't think it was.
Finally.
I don't think it was the heat.
It's
Because
3:33.
um, okay.
Fall fever. Um,
Does that mean this is peak haunting time, right? Should we say
should we do this?
yeah, let's do a seance.
Where's your priest? I was gonna say seance, but I think that's the opposite of what we're
Yeah,
supposed
yeah.
to do.
Exorcism.
I don't have I'm fresh out of priests.
Somebody on my in my notifications did a spirit box session today. I was like, be careful with that. That's basically just like using a Ouija board. It's it's a talisman.
My stepsister had one of those, and this was a highlight of my 12-year-old life, my
Yeah.
year. She and her friends were playing with it in the basement, and they were not nice to me, because I was annoying. I was only like 10 or, well,
I
she was
was
12. I was 10. Okay.
I was the younger brother too, by like 3 years.
I'm
So
the oldest of my actual siblings, but this was my step family. So
uh,
I was younger, but she was 12 and I was 10. And they didn't want me down there, of course. So I knew they were playing with the Ouija board thing. And I went upstairs and I stomped on the floor really hard.
yeah.
And there was like this chorus of screams, and it was the best thing.
Should have
Uh,
found the fuse box. Well, the fuse box was probably down in the basement.
oh, I didn't know what the heck that was then, but
Oh yeah,
just stomping on the floor was enough.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I remember my sister used to play with it, and like it was always somebody saying, "Oh, somebody else is pushing it," and nobody would fess up to it. But my sister also did the light as a feather, stiff as a board
Yeah,
thing,
they did that too.
and she swears to this day like, no, this is impossible. Even there's no way we could have lied about lifting this person up with our fingers.
That's weird. Like my mom actually told them about that.
Oh really?
Yeah. My
Yeah.
mom
She tell
is
them not to do it, or just
no,
like,
of course not. My mom had me when she was really young, so she was not super mature
yeah,
and I think just wanting to be their friend and like, impress them and stuff.
yeah. It
Joe,
was.
how do you mess up oatmeal?
He blew it up. He stuck a grenade in
You
it.
got to put a paper towel over
Uh,
the top of it, Joe. It doesn't
stuck it.
happen.
You're not supposed to put firecrackers in your oatmeal, Joe.
No.
Um, but no, what got my sister into it was that movie. I think.
The craft.
Yeah, yeah, she loved
Yeah.
it.
That
And
was a few years after that happened. Well, yeah, I'm older than you. That was, I was probably I think I was, like, 16 when that came out.
And then there was was it The Omen or something? Like I didn't believe in any of that. I didn't have any really belief in God or devils, angels, nothing. You know,
I
I was,
did.
I was basically atheist until I used the Ouija board just to find out. I was just curious enough. I was like, I mean, I've been in some houses where I've heard some weird things, but I never had like direct confirmation. And I think it was, I can't remember what movie it wasn't The Omen. It was something. It was a pretty good horror movie, but they were
Amityville?
no. I can't
Were they
remember.
using one of those?
Yeah.
Mm.
Um, I can't remember. Anyways, but yeah, that just got me curious, I guess. And I don't know. Nothing really has been the same since I started seeing UFOs. I've just had horrible luck. It's like I feel
Yeah,
cursed.
Patrick was talking about something earlier that made me wonder if he was talking about people that see UFOs. Um, he was talking about seeing something. I was in and out of the room, but I heard him say something about seeing people that see something and they're seeing demons, and he was really
Yeah.
upset. And
No, because Glenn was talking about they were all like um, craft. They were all like advanced
yeah,
technology by people, and I was like, well, there is some pretty crazy craft out there, but there is absolutely spiritual things, and that's what I see is
that's what I wonder.
balls of
Yeah,
light, and they're not crafts because they're
me
completely
too.
silent, and they've gotten really close to me. So
Not me though. I do see those, but um
I had one hover over my head. Um,
well, me too, but at a high altitude, but still
it,
over my
it
head.
it was close. It was close enough to be in the clouds.
Yeah, I was in the
So
clouds.
so I knew it wasn't because it moved the clouds around it to keep like a barrier around it to where like only I could see it because this was like in the city. It's in Lexington, and
In Lexington?
yeah, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning. But it was real low cloud cover and it was real cloudy, and but it moved the
Oh, so it was still
clouds
dark?
around it. Yeah, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, I've only seen them during the day.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Only thing I've seen during the day was like this big metal ball. It looked like it was just a silver ball.
Was there only one?
Yeah, that I could see.
Did it move?
We were driving, so it was hard to tell. I think it just disappeared, just like um,
How high off the ground was it?
it was hard to tell. Pretty high. I mean, it was up. We were driving through mountains, so I mean, it was pretty high. Probably up there in the clouds somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. You see the star-like things in the day, like
Yeah, I only see them during the day.
weird. You should record them. Hey, did you catch
I have
anything?
recorded them.
I'd like to see. Um, I've got some recorded with my night vision camera, but
Yeah. My
I'd
night
have.
vision camera doesn't it gets kind of choppy.
Yeah,
It looks it just it's it makes it's like stuff is skipping around in the frame.
yeah.
I oh gosh, I actually the other night I was streaming because I was outside with my phone, and with the my phone has a night vision camera, but it won't when I'm streaming it won't let me choose that camera. It goes to regular camera default whatever. And so you couldn't see it.
It's probably just a like green filter. It's probably not really night vision.
Well, it's infrared
Uh, hmm. Well, yeah,
and
that's what you pick them up with is the infrared. So yeah, you might be able to see. Um. Anyways, I was gonna ask you, did you catch anything on the Perseids
I
shower.
did. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Um, that's what I was leading up to. I did. And I thought that I only got it on the edge of the frame, but I uploaded it to Google Drive today and put it on my computer, and I actually got it in almost the middle of the frame.
Oh, cool. Are you gonna
So
upload that?
I can.
Cause cool. Yeah, because I watched a few minutes of it, but I was like skipping around. I was like,
Well,
I'm
it
not
was
gonna sit
crap.
here.
Like it didn't. It was all pixelated, and you couldn't see anything. But
I could see like a plane. I can't. I've got a P900 too. I can't really pick up stars unless I can zoom in on one star. But
yeah, it has to be bright, or you have to have
yeah,
like
it sucks. You know, you can get those the filter, the infrared filter taken out of it somehow, or you can do it yourself. But I don't
yeah,
want to
you
burn.
take the sensor out
I
that
don't.
filters the infrared light.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
want
not
to
going
burn
to do that though. I can't afford to buy another one.
it. Right.
I used like credit cards.
But you can pay somebody to do it for like a couple $100, but
I don't
still, I
know.
wonder, I wonder like what kind of insurance you have. You break my camera.
Yeah, no,
But
mine I got my P900 like literally. Okay, this destroys my soul. The day before the P1000 came out.
I did too. Not the day before, but
It
shortly
was the
before.
next day that it came out. And I went and got a Best Buy credit card to get the freaking thing because I couldn't
You
buy
bought
it.
it brand new?
I bought it at Best Buy on a
Oh,
Best Buy credit card. Like I
oh,
got the credit card to get the damn thing. And the
oh.
next freaking day it comes out and I'm like,
Well,
"Oh,
I hear
what
it's
is this?"
not a lot better. I mean, the zoom's more, but and it's heavier, and I still
It's huge.
I hear people like P900 better. Some do, but
I'm okay with it. It
yeah,
works.
yeah.
I use it
Um,
every day. But the screen went out a few months ago. It wouldn't work at all. And then I'm looking at so to get a replacement, it's like $200.
mm,
It's stupid. But then all of a sudden it starts working again
well, that's good.
and it's still working. But there's no audio, but that's my fault. It's because I take it out in the rain too much.
Oh yeah.
Whenever the tornado sirens go off, I'm like, "Oh, where's my camera?" You know,
uh, um,
I've wrecked the microphone.
what was I gonna say about? Oh yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, even if the screen doesn't work, you could still,
Yeah, look through the viewfinder. Yeah.
yeah, or just press record on the stand or whatever.
What
Um,
sucks is like getting it to focus.
yeah,
Like once you're recording, you can't
yep,
really get it to focus. You have to focus it and then push record. Like
yeah, and then
which
trying to like, because some of those planes I don't think are actually planes,
I wonder sometimes the ones that are really white looking,
and I can zoom on in on them sometimes, and they'll like light up. I've seen them like light because
they almost
there's
look like transparent.
yeah, I think it might be some of them might be like orbs just like blinking together in a certain pattern
I've
to
wondered
look
sometimes
like that.
and if vultures are that too.
Vultures? Oh yeah, there's fake birds for sure.
Well, because I look up a lot, obviously, and
But is it shapeshifters like a demon thing, or is
like
it an
I
actual
don't
like
know.
a drone or something?
No, I don't think it's a drone, but like I'll look up, there will be nothing there, and then either one of those white airplanes that doesn't really look solid,
Yeah,
or there will suddenly be a vulture flying like in the like way up there. It's like that wasn't there a second ago. So if something can be a shape shifting whatever, why can't it be a vulture?
it sure could.
And we have lots of vultures here, so why
Well,
not?
I don't know. Shoot at it.
Well, I live in the city, so I'm not allowed to do that. Might get in trouble.
I'd feel bad. I couldn't shoot a bird. I don't think I could shoot a.
I could shoot a raccoon. They piss me off.
I could probably shoot a turkey if I
Oh
knew.
yeah, that's easy.
You know.
They're
Yeah.
tasty. Wild ones. The raccoons try to eat my chickens, so have I don't feel for them any longer. They
Oh
want to hurt
yeah.
my chicken babies. So don't mind at all. Bacon.
Yeah. I wonder how raccoon tastes. I bet Joe's eating a raccoon.
Joe,
How's raccoon taste, Joe?
Joe, do you like squirrel?
I hear it's good. Just so little meat though. I wouldn't. If I'm gonna kill something. It's got to have like enough meat on it for me to.
I mean, if you can't find something hefty, you're gonna eat some squirrels.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I got a squirrel trap. I need to set up. Honestly, I've had it for a long time.
A
I,
squirrel trap.
yeah. Well,
How does that work?
it's big enough. Actually, my grandpa, when he was alive, he caught a skunk in it, like a baby skunk one time. Um, and I hear those
Aw,
make good pets if you like take their gland out or whatever, but he let it go. It's just like two doors. I know you've seen them before. Like, and
like
they,
a
you,
trapdoor thing.
yeah, and you put like a piece of food in there, and they step on the, take the food off, and it closes them in. So it doesn't kill them. It just, traps them in a cage.
Isn't that how raccoon traps work?
Yeah, probably. Mine's just not big enough for a raccoon. Maybe a baby raccoon. I saw a guy. I was going to the store. I forget what store, but I was driving by the Goodwill, and this guy had a baby raccoon. He was on his shoulder walking into Goodwill. I was like,
Aw.
it was cute. He was like kissing at it and stuff.
My friend had a pet raccoon in high school, and it was so territorial over her. It would nobody could go near it or touch it if she was in view, but if
Oh
she
yeah,
went inside her house, like, I could pick it up. It would be all, "Cuddle
yeah.
me and stuff," but if she came outside and it could see her again, it'd be like, "Don't cuddle me, I'm gonna bite you."
did did it hiss like a?
No, it did bite me once, but like a warning bite, it didn't actually hurt me,
Yeah.
but
Um,
it
I
was showing
almost
its ass.
I almost kept one, but he was so injured. I didn't want him to die, so I took him to a because I was just walking down the street one day, and well, night. I mean, it was probably 1 o'clock or something, and I hear this mama raccoon like making noise, weird chirping sounds, and like she was bouncing up and down. I was like, "What the heck?" And so I looked over that way, and right next to the sidewalk was this baby raccoon up against a tree. It couldn't walk because it had a big hole in its leg and it was missing an eye.
Aw.
So it like looked like it got attacked by a dog. And so I was like, this mama rat raccoon wants me to. It got my attention. Like it wanted me to take care of the baby. So I took him, and then the next day I took him to Wolf Run. I don't know if you know what that is. It's like a
No.
refuge here in Kentucky, and I never did go back to find out if they. I figured they probably just put them down, or but 10 years later, I had a friend that like was volunteering there, and I was telling them that story, and they were like, "Oh my god, are you serious?" They were like, "I know that raccoon. His name is blah blah blah," and um,
Wow.
and she's like, "He's so fat and happy." I was like, "Oh, that's awesome." And then I waited another like 2 years to actually. I text the owner or whatever on Facebook, and they were like, "He just died of cancer." I was like, "Dang
Aw.
it! Why did I wait so long to see him?" And they were like, "Yeah," but she was like, I thanked her, for taking care of him. She was like, "No, thank you." He was like the love of my life. I was like, "Oh, that's sweet."
Aw. I have to
So
cough. I keep muting myself because I'm having an allergy day, and I moved a lot of stuff around, and dust makes my throat itch really bad.
I'm so glad I'm not really. I don't have any allergies except like
It's
poison
the only
ivy.
one I think I have. Well, I'm allergic to nickel, which is ironic because I
Really?
work with nickel constantly.
Yeah, you said you make jewelry, right?
Sort of.
Sort of.
I sort of do the opposite. I unmake it.
Oh, okay, cool. You like melt it?
Sometimes.
Cool. So maybe that's how you got the allergy. Did you have it before?
Um,
Just like over.
the first time I had a reaction to nickel was about 12 or 13 years ago. I was wearing a necklace around my wrist as a bracelet. And then the next day I had a rash on my wrist.
Mhm.
And this was way before I was already doing what I'm doing now, but not too much. I
If
have
you
to
like,
wear gloves.
yeah, if you
Oh,
like just held a nickel like coin, would it?
yes, I've
Like,
actually had so I have a lot of foreign coins and I got a big thing of ones I hadn't had yet and I was sorting through them and somebody was talking to me and I had a few in my hand and I got distracted and didn't pay attention. So I held on to them for I don't know, probably a minute. And my face is all itchy, my head, my chest and my face and my ears are on fire. Like so
that sucks.
yeah. I can tell if I'm making contact physically with nickel pretty fast.
Mm.
So
Yeah.
I can't get the Jabberwocky because it has nickel in it.
I wonder how like rare of a
That worries
allergy
me.
is that? Because I don't think I've ever heard anybody allergic to. But still, yeah. No, I'm not putting any of these heavy metals in me. Like, you did enough when I was ignorant when I was a kid.
Well, the reason it worries me though is because I don't think it matters to them that people are literally allergic to the ingredients. Like
No, they don't
it's like
ask.
you must get
They don't
this.
they don't test you before for allergies. You know, they
I
just
can't
says,
even imagine what it would feel like if I would be on fire on the inside.
"Oh God." Yeah. Oh God. Yeah, that sounds like a horrible.
I don't even I don't think it matters.
No, it doesn't matter to them. No.
I don't know. When I learned about the medical coding for people that don't want to get that,
Hmm.
that to me that solidifies that's enough. That's enough evidence. That's enough that says, okay, this is jacked. I don't have to look sideways at somebody who's being a conspiratard. That's not right. That's not okay. But
I mean, shouldn't it just be enough that the formaldehyde in it is like stuff you put in dead people's bodies? Like, uh, it's
or
like
the graphene
uh,
oxide.
I don't know about. I mean, yeah, all of it's just yeah. That graphene's weird looking stuff. The way that like, I, maybe we shouldn't talk about this too much. Well, you don't care about this channel, do you?
I don't care about any channel.
um, but yeah, no, that stuff that in the test. See, that's one thing I did take the test like twice,
I've never had a
and
test.
and my like throat got all like itchy, like burning. My nose was like burning. I was like, that's not just a freaking Q-tip. There's something on that.
Did they shove it up into your brain?
They tried
Like,
to. They tried to. The first time, I was like,
what is
no,
that?
no, that does not have to go that far. They're like, yeah, it does. And I was like,
No.
then I'm not taking it. You don't even got to touch my brain. Like, yeah,
I
we
mean,
do.
to me, and you probably don't doubt this, but to me, it seems like this is such a huge test on how far people can be pushed
Yeah,
and
it's more than that though. If it,
realizing, well, people realize something's not right here, but they've not been pushed beyond their threshold of discomfort.
yeah.
And so here in this place, they're not anally swabbing our children at school without telling us, like in China.
Are they
Did
still
they
doing that?
really do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Did they just want us to think they did that
It's
to see if we
ridiculous.
would get pissed off enough?
That's a good point, maybe. But no. I think the overall consensus was, yeah, if it saves lives,
I don't know.
you can do that to my
But
baby.
that goes hand in hand for me with things like toilets. Oh boy. With cameras in them for the for your rectal print.
What?
I'm not even making that up.
Well,
That's a
like
thing.
it won't flush or something if you
No,
what?
you're apparently, and this goes back to Aleister Crowley and the like others like him, having an individual unique, like a thumbprint.
Okay, I got that much, but what's
And
the
so they want, there to be cameras in toilets that um, monitor your health, and if you're a threat to public health based on, like,
Oh,
do you have diarrhea today, are you taking care of yourself, do you have the shits, and we know you have the shits because we saw your butthole, and
and if you don't go to
everybody
the
else's is
doctor, a
different.
doctor's coming to you to take you to the
Yeah, so don't
doctor.
try to hide that you're sick.
Yeah,
That's a
crazy.
fucking thing, man.
That's yes, Orwellian shit.
I don't even know what to call it.
I mean, it's not that's beyond. Yeah, no, that's just
And so apparently, and I
I don't believe
this
in
triggers me so bad. Like, there are
what.
supposed to be research panels and people volunteering to develop the software or whatever for the cameras to be in the fucking toilets. And so, I mean, to me, that's right up there. Well, way above, but with China having facial recognition cameras on the toilet paper dispensers to scold you if you use too many squares,
They have to make it look like it's for our health or for our
Right.
benefit. Like, I mean, just even the ring doorbell bells, like, oh, well, yeah, sure, I'd love to have a camera, but does it have to be monitored by this company?
Yeah.
I mean, and then they
Does there
can,
need to be a warehouse full of people listening to it all day long?
dude, yeah. My ex girlfriend, she said like all her boss does, or she has like his goonies to sit there and just watch the cameras all day long. I was like, I would not work there. Like they're only there in case something happens, something gets stolen, somebody breaks in. That's what the cameras are supposed to be for, not to be spied on all day, every day. I
Well, have
couldn't.
you seen, like, the housing development, how things have changed in that to where it's supposed to be smart home, everything, smart everything?
What warehouses?
No,
What
like
do you say?
houses,
Oh,
apartments and houses,
oh
like
yeah,
new
the
building developments.
the new apartments. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
like smart wired everything.
I wonder if they're going to do that with just the rich neighborhoods first, or they're going to start out with the bad neighborhoods.
I don't think it matters.
Like Section 8 or whatever.
They changed it here in Louisville.
Because
Um,
people are going to accept that if they get their rent for free, right?
Well, we still have Section 8 here, but they got rid of the housing projects and they opened up Section 8 in every zip code in a way that
Oh, so
the,
they could just disperse them.
they dispersed all
That's
of the
really,
Section 8
it's really
people
good.
into, yeah, well, I think I like it
Yeah.
because it, I don't know. Like, whatever their agenda behind that is, they just wreck themselves because they're not concentrating people. Because, I mean, the system they developed to keep people on welfare and in Section 8 is to perpetuate it, like, to keep them there, locked into it. And if they're splitting all of these people up, they're not in this massive group of only people on welfare in Section 8.
Yeah.
So they're not, you know, they, and this sicks me out. They try to make, okay, so the public school system, they're like, well, the disadvantaged group of people in this place, in this public school, they don't have all the opportunities, but every public school has the same opportunities. But never mind that. If you have this color skin, you should go over here. And that's so insulting
Mm-hmm.
to any color skin. Like, what, your kid's not smart enough to be smart in the school it's going to? Like, really?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's racist.
It's nasty. It's it's just keeping it going for no reason. Like, nobody's racist. Nobody's fucking racist until they're told to be racist.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah.
real.
That's true.
It's not even a real thing.
It's
Like,
true. Yeah. I mean, naturally, every kid you see, they don't see color, until you're taught. They teach them that, or the society does, that like, oh, you should either be afraid of them or they're disgusting, gross. It's not true. I mean,
yeah, nobody's born that way.
no, it's sad. That's why I don't want my kid going to public school, but I don't really have a say in it. I mean,
I
whatever.
homeschooled my oldest. Um, he went to high school. He went to public school a little bit here and there, um, but mostly just high school. And
I mean,
I I
I
wish I
I have.
didn't.
You wish you didn't let him go at all
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm not going to tell them no,
if they want
because
to.
it's, if they understand society and people, and that people that don't agree on things, and there are a lot of dishonest people. I don't want to tell them what's true. I don't want to tell them you need to think this, because then I'm just doing what they're doing.
Hmm.
I'm doing what the school's doing. I want them to hear all of the things and decide for themselves what makes the most sense.
Yeah, that's why it's hard though. If they're that young, they can't really. I mean, if you don't give them all the information, I mean,
Well, I do. I
there
mean,
is just it's like, well, people are bad. It's like I'm not pointing at this person or that person, but people
some people are bad.
can be bad. I mean, I should say,
A
you
lot of
know,
people are
that
bad.
they have the some people, yeah, are just I think are just born. I don't know if it's in their genes or yeah,
Well,
some
I
people.
think it also goes down to people being disconnected from each other. Um,
Well, then again, yeah, if you that's what the only benefit I see is like socially with
yeah.
but because you want them to have friends and you want them to be able to learn to stay away from the bad people or you know but then again it's like because they're gonna have to once they even if they go all the way through college on the computer, it's like they're gonna see the stuff in like chat rooms or whatever. But
Yeah, we can't put them under rocks.
yeah, and then once they do, they get through college. They gotta go out there and get a job. So, but by then, hopefully, there'll be enough mature people that
They
haven't
don't need to go to college, really.
snaked their way. Well, no, but it would just keep them um, out of harm's way a little longer. But by then, they would
But
probably have a
but really,
car.
though, does it really? Because what's the harm? It's just exchanging harm for harm. Probably worse harm.
Mm, yeah, I mean,
I know what
depends.
you're saying, though.
Yeah,
It was really hard for me to put. I have 4.
yeah.
My oldest is 20. Oh my god. I'm so old.
I'm not having any more. That's for sure.
He does not. If I hint at something being off, any sort of like the word conspiracy would make him lose his lunch. I would
The
never say that in front of him, but it's
word
so
the word
backwards.
conspiracy is a conspiracy.
Well, so I voted for Obama. I didn't know any better. And I was it's I guess I had I hate like left, right, Republican, Democrat. I solid knew I would never have had an abortion. Murder's wrong.
Yeah.
But I fell for all the other stuff. I don't know. I'm like the leftiest right winger you ever done met when I was that age.
Uh, I don't even ask me how I feel about. I got. I think that's when the healthcare thing opened up from Obama, right? So
Well, the healthcare though, but what is that? Is it healthcare?
it's
It's not. It's keeping your symptoms
in the
suppressed.
symptom in the system to
Yes, it's keeping
because
track of you and if you're following protocol.
yeah, yeah, because like I got sick before I had it, and then it took me like 4 months to actually get it, and then by that time, like I was almost healed, but it's still I had this cough for like 4 months, and I went to, once I actually got to see a lung doctor. He asked me, um, well, it was probably bronchitis or pneumonia or something, but you seem to be doing okay. But I was like, well, are you going to do any tests or anything? He's like, no. But I was like, but I still got a slight cough. He's like, no, I don't see you. He said, do you want a flu shot? No, no, I don't want a flu shot. What? I mean, why are you asking me that? Like, we're talking about. He's like, okay, well, bye. It's like, okay, what the? Okay, I'm still having lung pain, but nobody cares. As long I don't
So
because
still in that situation or still now?
it still seems like that. It seems like they're writing things now that I can I got an app and I can see my what I'm telling what they're putting in my records. They're
Uh-huh.
lying. They're lying.
Oh, I know.
I told
I have overdose things in mine. It's like, you fucking kidding me?
the first time
What?
I told that doctor the first time I seen him, I was like, this changed my life, and I'm still, and it's permanently hurt me. Like 2.5 years ago, I could not walk for like 5 months, and it took like a whole year for me to like actually walk normal. And he wrote down in my medical records I couldn't walk for 2 days. Like what? That's like the whole point. But yeah, I laid a whole bunch of other stuff on him about like what happened, my nerves, my joints, my tendons, everything. Like
Huh.
I had neuropathy, and all this other stuff happened. I took an antidepressant that made muscle twitches all over me, and I took this and this and this, and I don't know exactly what's everything's just. So I understand, and so I saw him again, and I was like, "Look, I understand. Like I laid on a lot on you, but you wrote down I couldn't walk for 2 days," and he didn't apologize. He just okay, and
Did he change it?
no,
Yeah,
no, I
there's
have
things
to.
in mine I'm trying to appeal.
That's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to I don't know. What do I talk to a manager and then
I don't know. Like,
be
I'm in the middle of that process.
it doesn't matter to me if you treat me right, if you but I feel like there's just demons in these doctors.
I don't think they
No,
yeah, probably, but with
it's,
this system, the recording things system, it they have to fear for themselves, for what's in there, what they put in there.
well, then they
And
should get it right. Right?
I think if they get it right, then they might look like they didn't give you a treatment that they should have been pressured to give you.
Mm,
So, but no, I know what you're saying.
then that's just wrong too. I mean,
Of course
yeah,
it is, and that's why a lot of doctors and nurses are fired. and replaced with doctors and nurses that don't care if it's wrong. They get bonus checks, and that's fine.
Mm. Yeah.
That's why a lot of, good doctors move to Mexico.
Mexico.
Yeah. Because they can actually treat people there.
Yeah, and yeah, I hear you can get like the same medicine for like pennies compared to what
Well,
you
and
got.
you can get legitimate healing treatments. Like
Oh yeah.
they started banning vitamin C, like intravenous vitamin C here,
Oh yeah.
because women with breast cancer were not having breast cancer after getting that.
Mm.
And that's not okay
Yeah.
because they make lots of money off those pink ribbon bracelets. So we can't let that happen.
Mm.
No, no, sir. And
Yep.
I know what you're saying on the not being able to walk thing. And
Um.
it was like you were reading my medical chart there, sort of for a minute. Like, so I had a spinal fracture when I was
um.
24, and I could walk technically
It's just
after a
so.
few days, but I had to lean onto something
Yeah.
like a shopping cart,
Yeah.
you know, to
Mm-hmm.
support my weight.
Yep.
And
Yeah, because it's painful. Because it's like you're not paralyzed, but it's so
no,
painful that
like your parts still work.
yeah, you just so painful, and the more you do, the more it's gonna hurt you. I hurt myself more trying to get around because I just nobody else was gonna care. Like I went to the ER and they're like, okay, we did X-rays, we don't see anything. Well, you're looking at my bones, you're not looking at my tendons and my cartilage and everything in between. You know, my bones aren't broken, but no, we're not going to do that because your insurance isn't going to cover it. And okay,
They're
so
getting in a lot of trouble now because they never told anybody that if you go to a hospital for something like that and you can't afford to have something like a diagnostic thing done, that they can't charge you for it. They have to write it off. And
well,
they didn't tell people that.
no, they didn't tell me anything. They just told me we're not going to do it because your insurance won't cover it and
Yeah.
get out. They literally said get out or this cop is going to drag you out. And I'm over there in pain. I'm like, where can I go if I'm like this
I
hurt?
wonder, did they use a referral excuse? Like, did you go to a regular doctor and get a referral for this?
No, I went to the ER because I was just in tremendous pain. And
Right. And
then
so they tell you, so they've done that to me too. So you go to the ER and they're like, well, this is just for life-threatening emergency use. You have to go to your doctor and he'll figure out what's wrong, and then he'll make you an appointment to come back and have tests done.
no, they didn't. I
They
went to the
didn't.
doctor. I went to the doctor. Yeah, they gave me an appointment to the doctor, but the doctor just gave me a freaking antipsychotic so I could sleep. And then I started twitching everywhere. So I threw those in the trash and was like, well, I guess there's nowhere I can go for help, and I just have to accept defeat and just accept what I am now because if I go to the doctor, I'm going to get hurt more and I'm going to be called crazy. So that's the world I live in. Like, yay.
Yeah. That
There's no help. Like I can't get a painkiller when you're in
there
tons of
is.
pain. They'll give you drugs that will hurt you more.
When
Absolutely.
I like a couple years later, I went to physical therapy after that happened, and then a few years later, maybe two or three, it was still bothering me really bad. And so I can't like pick stuff up off the floor because
Yeah.
then it makes it hurt really bad again. And so it like rapidly makes it
Yeah.
start hurting, like aching. And because I have a bulging disc also.
hmm That's what I had too. But I
And
thought
so,
like
well,
that
no,
was
like you were saying, I went to a different doctor and they're doing x-rays. I don't see anything out of place here. This, if you
hmm
have anything, it's hardly anything. You shouldn't be in pain.
no,
Are you
exactly.
fucking kidding me? I'm not
Exactly.
asking you for pain pills. I want to fix my fucking back, chick.
Right. Yeah. But they no, we're not going to do an MRI. It's like why?
I got the
It's too
MRIs. I had to go to Bardstown for that though.
I had to pay.
They wouldn't do it here.
I had to pay out of pocket from a chiropractor, independent chiropractor, just to get some kind of approval, like confirmation that like I'm not crazy. Look, and he's like, yeah, you got the back of a 70-year-old now, and now I know it's not just my back because my nose clicks now, all my joints click, especially my hips. Those hurt so bad.
Mine do too. Um, that's because of your spine, probably.
It's I don't see no, they crack. It's all the cartilage in mine, and then I had to do all this research about fluoroquinolone toxicity because at first I thought it was just a bulging disc, but then I'm like, why is my hips and ankles cracking and everything? Um, and my
I always
shoulders.
thought it was hyperextension.
Um, I don't know. No, they found it in dogs first. The fluoroquinolones. They found it was eating the, and they gave me a corticosteroid right after, and then I read on like what is it NHS. They do a lot of good research. .com whatever, National Health Society or something. But yeah, I read that you're not supposed to give somebody on fluoroquinolones a corticosteroid, and they gave me a corticosteroid like 2 days after I had quit taking it. And when
Damn.
you have fluoroquinolone toxicity, it's your gene. I don't know. They suppose it's probably a certain gene that it doesn't flush out of your body as fast as it should. So you're being poisoned. And so if I had all this built up in my system, taking the corticosteroid 2 days later, that's when all my joints started cracking and stuff. Because before that, it was just my back. Then it became like every joint and my tendons. And now I'm just like over here fucking like, I'm never going to be the same. Like you said, it hurts to pick. I mean, it's a risk. I can pick things up, but it's like I never know when that time's it's gonna crack and it's gonna be like, okay, yeah. Because one time it did, and I was like, oh, I ran to the chiropractor, and they didn't do
I don't know if
anything.
they really do much.
They didn't, and
They don't. I mean,
but
I've
I
been
don't
there
have
so
anywhere
many
else.
times.
Don't have anywhere else to go with it. I mean,
I
so
feel like at least they listen.
yeah,
They
right.
don't really make me feel much better, but
It makes you feel better just to have somebody like
they
believe you.
want you to feel better, I think.
Right, right. I can massage my back. Like, okay, that it's not gonna hurt. That
Oh my
that one
gosh.
thing.
Have
Did you?
the
Did you?
electric shock thing?
Oh yeah, I don't like that.
I didn't know that. So they the first time they had it up all the way, and I had never had it done. So this was probably a couple months after the fracture that I had, and
You start convulsing.
I almost puked. I laid there and I was like crying, like,
Yeah,
but not. I didn't know what to do. Like, so I didn't say anything, and the person comes. They didn't sit with me. They didn't say, "Okay, is this uncomfortable?" Like they should have. They
yeah.
had it turned up all the fucking way.
No, you gotta start out really low. Yeah.
They didn't, and I'm like, that was the. I've never felt anything more painful than that in my
Well,
entire fucking
one
life.
thing. One
They're
thing I.
like, "Why didn't you tell me?" I'm like, "You didn't. What are you talking about? You left the room. How am I going to tell you?"
Right.
So I'm just laying there taking it.
Did you do the spinal decompressions where they like pull from
No.
your?
You know what?
That
No.
actually helps. I think.
I know it does because I got a membership at a YMCA, and there was a lady that was like a personal trainer volunteer thing, and they had this thing that you could sit on that made it like put your feet sort of like at an incline, and so you could
Hmm.
hook your ankles into it, and I don't know what it's called, but so you
Yeah.
like your butt is by the floor and your feet are like a foot off the floor sort of, but your weight's supported by your feet hooking onto it. And so it literally
Oh, that's
it
the thing you hang upside down in. Is that what you're talking
not
about?
upside down, just
Because
your feet, hook into these things and the weight of your body is pulling on your spine, the way it
Yeah,
works.
yeah,
And so you're not upside down, but it's just like the way it's shaped.
yeah,
I don't
yeah,
know how to
yeah.
explain it properly, but
Yeah, the
I,
one that I was in, it was like a table, but it would like go under my armpits, so it would like pull from the top, and the rest of my body weight would just kind of like
yeah.
pull the spine down.
Yeah, so right. And I think it's probably it's the same concept. So my feet would hook into it and then I would hold it with my hands, but that would be sort of up in the air and so my spine would naturally have like the weight of my body itself would pull on my spine and that was the first thing that really made me feel better for like a
Yeah,
day.
I think it does help. I don't know if it's permanent, but I just kind of
No,
I need to go
but
back
I
and do
want
it
one of
again.
those. It made me feel better.
Oh yeah, those machines are like crazy expensive.
I bought one of those, the TENS things, the little shock thing. I don't
Yeah,
feel
the
it.
tens. Yeah, I got one too, but it
I can't even feel it, but
doesn't help.
I think that's also because of an antibiotic I was prescribed, Augmentin.
Oh yeah.
After I took that, if like anything touches my lower back or my legs, like the outside, like the thigh, like below my hips on the outside of my legs, like the outer thigh area. If you anything touches my skin there, it feels like I'm being like poked with a needle or something. It
Yeah.
hurts really freaking
So
bad.
it's a
And
neuropathy. I had that, but it mostly went away. Now I just twitch all the time.
well, I found out that augment and I never experienced and like all the spine stuff I had for years, for quite a few
Yeah.
years before that happened. And I got that antibiotic from my dentist.
Oh.
And I was reading about it, and apparently it causes some people, like some people don't survive when they take it. It breaks down collagen production to where people's skin literally fucking falls off.
It's not a fluoroquinolone, is it?
I don't I don't know. It's called
Oh.
Augmentin.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I haven't. Um,
But so people get nerve damage. And so there's so many lawsuits over that.
it
And
is. It's. I think. Hold on.
well, I called a lawyer over it and I'm like, "Oh my god, I wonder like that's what fucking happened to my skin, like why it hurts, like don't touch me. You know, it fucking hurts." And they're like, "Well, you have a spinal." They're asking me my medical crap, see if I qualify. And because I had the spine thing, they're like, "Well, they could probably blame it on that, so we don't want to take your
Exactly.
case."
I
Sorry.
hate that. I hate that. Yeah, it's and even if you don't know, like there's so many people that are ignorant, and that's why they keep taking these medicines because it's like, oh well, I don't know that it's the medicine hurting me, or and then the doctor will tell you, no, it's something else. So they'll keep taking the medicine until they're just more sick and more sick, and it's sad. This world is just. But I don't think it used to be like that. I don't think it's always been like this. I swear it's like a different, darker version of what I grew up in.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I that hits me really hard on 4th of July. Well, from what you've said today, it sounds like you probably live awfully close to me. So, I don't know if you've been or used to, if you've ever been to Thunder.
Yeah, I used to have once or twice.
They, they always do the soundtrack and Proud to be an American thing,
Mm-hmm.
and they always play that song. And when I hear that song, it makes me want to throw up in my mouth
Oh yeah, I don't think I could do it.
because
uh,
what does that mean?
uh, yeah, it's your patriotism. I mean,
Well, just the fact that they still play the song in the face of what they want you to think.
mhm.
Is this I don't know.
it's 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 like yeah, it's mind control. It's like Nazi shit. Yeah,
Joe, are you Hannibal lecturing me in my own chat right now?
It puts the motion.
What is that? You're gonna get the hose, Joe. Sake.
Yeah, how'd that feel peeing on an electric fence? I bet that felt great.
I mean, I told I said he was adventurous. I guess that was the nicest way I could put it. Knowledge. I'm so bad at remembering that there's a chat. I'm not
Yeah,
good at
me
this.
too. I can't read and talk at the same time. I know some people are that skilled, but I can't. And
That's
so
like
I feel
having
bad.
2 conversations.
I
It's
know. I
not
mean,
real.
I don't know. Some people say they can do it. I just can't pay attention to whoever I'm talking to if I'm trying to read. It's like I don't know. I can't.
Okay. I don't know if you're still here. Nope.
Me?
Well, no, you. No, well, you're here.
Yeah.
Knowledge. He probably
Knowledge.
left. Grandpa Bear is still hanging.
Is that Sharktacon's cousin?
I thought I was Sharktacon's cousin.
Oh yeah.
It when he talks, it's like listening to my family.
We're all cousins.
We there's no way we're not related. It's not possible.
You're from the same state, right?
Well, my dad was born in Arkansas, and his whole family, most of them still live there, and a few of them moved to Michigan, and that's why I was born in Michigan, but they didn't sound like they were from Michigan, the ones that were there.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like living in Arkansas but growing up in Michigan, or some combination of that, I don't know. It's 4:28 a.m. I'm not going to make sense today. Not at this hour.
I've got to hopefully, I guess, go to sleep when the sun comes up. Hopefully, I can do that.
I try to do that before it comes up, because once it comes up, it's like, yay, there's stuff to do. Let's do it.
Not me. I'm like, time for bed. Like, I slept all day, and now I'm going to have to. Luckily, the physical therapy is not until 4:30. So I've still got 12 hours. I got plenty of time to sleep. But it's just if I can get to sleep, it's going to be the problem. I probably won't get to sleep till like 1 o'clock, and then I'm not going to want to get back up in 2 hours, 3 hours to go.
But I'm getting back up in an hour and a half. No,
Yeah.
I could probably get 2 hours if I was sleeping right now. I don't know. I don't really
There's no
feel
way.
like I have to sleep a whole lot now.
It's not me. No, I could not wake up after 2 hours. Well, I could.
I used to
but
sleep like
I'd be
14
pissed.
hours a day.
I'd be pissed off. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. Are you still a coffee? No, you said you didn't drink caffeine, right?
No, I don't really drink coffee anymore. I used to. I have like a Cuisinart espresso machine that I totally got at Goodwill.
Cuisinart?
Cuisinart, like
Cuisinart. Okay.
the brand, like
I don't.
cuisine. It's like
Oh.
rich people's kitchen appliances,
I
but
don't know. Okay.
I got it at Goodwill for like $11. So it works. It makes a lot of noise and water comes out of it, but it makes good espresso.
Yeah. I don't
I
really
haven't
like.
used it in a long time.
I don't like caffeine anymore, but I like coffee. It's and even decaf's got caffeine in it, so it's hard
A little
to.
bit.
But I don't know. I just drown it in sugar and cream and stuff anyway. So
I don't know. I used to drink a lot of it, and I don't even remember really. I didn't try to stop drinking it. I just didn't really want it anymore.
yeah. When I worked at a hotel, it was free, so it was like, yeah.
Yeah, that's what
Drink
got
it
me
all day.
hooked. A job where it was free.
Yep. I don't think it's that hard of a habit to break, I guess.
Probably not.
don't know.
I don't
Nicotine's a
know.
lot worse.
There's a lot of movies and stuff where people, I gotta have my coffee. Don't mugs at the store, but first my coffee.
Yeah, it was probably worse habits, addictions to have.
Mushroom
So,
coffee.
what?
Um, yeah, like
Hmm. What kind of
uh,
mushrooms?
don't say it because I know which one. Don't type it yet.
Reishi? Or,
Yeah, damn it, stop it.
I'm sorry. Is that how you say it? Is that how you
Yeah,
say it?
I think so.
Reishi or Reishi? Reishi.
You got the right one. I thought it was reishi.
I think that sounds better.
But I've been trying to do like the dandelion root coffee.
How's that?
I don't know. Well, I've made tea out of it, but not like
Oh,
a trying to make coffee.
like straight out of your yard?
Yeah, you dig up the tap root.
Well, what is that like the most concentration of medicinal
No,
herbs?
I think that's in the flowers, but
No.
that's not always there. Like only in
Hmm.
the spring.
Yeah, that's true. Well,
It's in the
yeah,
whole thing.
I'm curious now. It sounds. I think I've had some with like teas. Like what's that? Um, organic tea. It's in the box. With the purple thing around it.
Like chai.
Yeah, stuff like that. But
Well, that's black tea, but it has
it
it
had
has
other
my
stuff in it. It had like
yeah.
dandelion and. But I know. Well, what is the benefits of it? What is it supposed to be like? Because isn't there like
Oh
it's
gosh.
it's
It's
related to like the wild lettuce, right? So is there like pain killing properties or anything?
I don't know that I notice a pain property, but for me it's a really good diuretic. And I mean, that liver toxicity
Oh
situation,
yeah, yeah,
um, but no, I like it for, like, the diuretic properties of it
yeah.
because the
And
food
that's
that we're supposed to be thinking is healthy makes us retain water and hold
yeah.
on to toxins like something nasty.
He says it's called Ohm or Rise. Is that the neck brand that I was thinking of? No, it's not. Um.
Um,
What? Yeah, I think the diuretic is just like that's what helps your liver out. Is just flushing pee and stuff out, right?
well, also, like, if you can get, like, bile production assistance,
And
that
did you?
also helps.
Um, I tried. What were they? What mushroom was that? Hold on, I've still got it. I only took a few pills because that's like when my muscle. I got the muscle twitches, and I was like, "Oh, I guess I'm gonna try this neurogenerative thing
Like
mushroom."
maitake?
Um, no, it was lion's mane.
Oh, okay.
Um, and uh, my muscle twitches just got worse, or I don't know if they got worse, or I just got more scared and I quit taking it.
I used to work at like a mom and pop supplement place, but it's been well over a decade since I did not work there, and I'm so out of remembering all the things, but I used to take this supplement. It had maitake and shiitake mushrooms in it, and, uh, apparently and I've read s as much as I can find on it, it actually, like, blows up cancer cells, like,
Yeah,
lingering cancer cell like, cancer is not a bad thing. Like, I really do not think it's a bad thing. It's you should have cancer all the time, but it should go away when it's done, you
yeah,
know?
yeah. There's viruses and stuff in us all the time. It's just
I don't know that I believe that at all.
well, yeah. People say viruses don't even exist at all, but Bacteria, definitely, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, you can see bacteria.
yeah,
You can see, if that's what it's called. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just another classification of fungus even. I don't
you,
know.
you may be right.
But you can see it's a visible thing.
Yeah, because like alcohol is bacteria, right? Or it's like the byproducts of bacteria.
The
Because
byproduct of
you
yeast
yeast and
digestion of the sugars.
yeah, yeah,
I
that's
used to
it.
make mead.
Yeah, I did it once. Just took too long. I was impatient and tasted alright,
It's
but
fabulous.
yeah, I hated waiting. um, but
Waiting is okay.
yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, the yeast. Yeast is a bacteria, right?
No, it's a fungus.
Oh, it's a fungus.
Yeah.
So
And there's different kinds.
so the bacteria, alcohol. I thought alcohol was bacteria, like byproducts or something.
No.
What is it then?
It's the shit of the yeast.
Okay. And you know what aspartame is?
uh I don't know what it comes from.
It is the shit of E. coli.
Is it?
Yes.
Wow. I did not know that.
Yep, you learned something horrible today.
No wonder it
um,
messes people up.
yeah, it's. I think
So I wonder, like the MS, people that have MS or experience symptoms of it but don't actually have it because they excessively ingest aspartame.
I don't know if there's a link in between that or not. I think that's like in your spinal cord, right? Like the
Well, no, I mean,
or it could be in your brain.
yeah, like I mean, the TV box thing said this in the 90s that people that drank Diet Coke and chew sugar-free gum getting this excessive amount of aspartame were having lesions on their brain comparable to people with multiple sclerosis and were experiencing symptoms similar to that. And
My dad is like hooked on that stuff.
my mom would drink Diet Coke. Like, whoa, what are you doing? No, she was a Diet Pepsi person.
Um,
And her hands would shake and she
yeah,
was wobbly and stuff. It's like, watch this news person telling you, admitting this thing to you, please stop drinking that. And it took her a long time, but she did.
yeah, but uh, I wonder if it got better. Did she anything get
Yeah.
better? Shaking stuff. That's good.
Yeah. But she just replaced it with other things. So
Yeah, that's usually
now
really
she's
better.
full on allergic to her own self getting her flu shots.
Oh wow, yeah.
She looks terrible. She's allergic to everything now. Everything.
Yeah, I think those shots do that.
I mean, they
I
tell you they're doing that.
yeah, I got one for poison ivy. I got that doesn't make sense to me. I don't
There's a
think you.
poison ivy shot?
Yeah,
What?
and it didn't. I mean, it might have helped like maybe for a couple years, but it did never. I was never like not immune to it.
Like to prevent getting a
Yeah,
rash?
yeah.
That's real? That's a thing?
Apparently, or they lied to me. I don't know. They shot me with something.
I have a very long, drawn out, ongoing battle with poison ivy.
I mean,
I've never had a rash from it though, so
not really.
I must
Yeah.
be not allergic to it.
No, you're fine.
I mean, my yard is full of it.
Yeah,
It's
you're
bad.
fine because I can't mow over it without it. I mean, I
Well,
can't.
I look ridiculous. I remind myself of, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I have to cough. I'm going to mute for a second.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. The one shrinking the kids from Ghostbusters. I can never remember. Seymour from Little Shop of Horrors. I can never
Yeah.
remember his name.
Can't either.
I sort of feel like I look like him when I'm out pulling up the poison ivy because of how like I'm always wearing like long sleeves and
Yeah.
double gloves and tape and stuff just to not get it to touch me.
Yeah.
So I walk around this I understand that I am the neighborhood spectacle. I get it.
Yeah.
But on those days, it's
That's,
extra special.
that's why I hate living in the city. It's just like, oh, I know everybody's looking at me. I don't care. But I guess I do care. So I don't want to
I mean, we wouldn't say it out loud if we didn't care a little bit.
yeah. But
I
no,
don't
I can't look at it without getting a little rash somewhere. And then my friend, he could just roll around in it, and he could probably
yeah,
smoke it. It'd be fine.
that's my dad. It does not bother him at all. And my mom, she told me that he knew that, and they were teenagers, so he's a dipshit still, but I mean, teenage dipshit. You're going to do stupid things. And so he found out that she was allergic to it and like went and found some and got it on his hand and
Mhm.
like touched her on her
Mhm.
chest. And she tells me this. I don't know. She wants me like this to be impressed in my mind for some reason that she had a handprint rash of poison ivy like under her neck on her chest.
Yeah.
It's like because he knew. And it's
Yeah.
like I want to laugh, but at the same time it sucks, but I still kind of want to laugh. I don't know. They had this like stupid jackass rivalry against each other.
Yeah. I tried to watch that new movie, and I was just like, I don't know. I guess I grew up. This is not funny. Uh,
Like a new jackass movie.
yeah, that new one they just came out with. I was like, uh, yeah, I'm turning this off.
I haven't seen anything Bad Grandpa. I saw parts of that.
That was okay. That wasn't like Jackass. That was okay. That actually had some story to it.
I don't know that I saw the whole thing. That was a movie version of it, right?
What, Bad Grandpa?
Yeah.
Well,
I remember him dressing up. I remember the title Bad Grandpa and him dressing up in the old man suit.
yeah, there was a skit he used to do in Jackass.
It's 4:44.
Mm,
The clock is
get on the floor.
very symmetrical today. I liked when he went to the yoga center and it made him gassy. I thought that was funny.
See, yeah, the show
Just
was
saying.
okay, but
Was that in the TV show?
I don't know. I probably I can't remember them all. I remember, I don't know. We used to do things like no, it was Can't Kill Yourself. Do you remember that CKY?
Yeah, but I don't. Was that?
That was Bam
I know.
Margera, and Bam Margera was
Yeah, he had. Didn't Dan? Wait,
one of them died in a car wreck, and then
Bam is the one that had the stupid uncle.
no, he would like go into his parents' house in the middle of the night and like smack him in the head, and
Yeah, but
give him
then he had the show Viva La Bam.
yeah, I never watched it.
You didn't? Okay, I did because he had this particular musician that I appreciated a whole lot come over once, and so I had to watch it.
Who was it?
Do you know who Cradle of Filth is?
Yeah, yeah. I can't listen to that stuff anymore. I used to.
That was my shit.
Yeah, I used to be all about the metal. Um, I don't know.
It would give me a bad headache now.
I went soft. No, I can't take it. I can listen to like some heavy, dark stuff for a very short period of time, but
I don't really have any dark music.
well, with heavy metal like that, you can't understand what they're saying anyway, so it's okay. But
You
this,
can't?
I mean, unless you like really listen, I don't know where they the stuff that's just like screaming, can't really tell what the
I don't
words
know.
are
I've seen
usually.
Lamb of God. Um, I guess if you're used to it, I guess.
Well, yeah, if you, it's like rap, you know, like some people can't listen to somebody rap fast and like I have no idea what he said, but somebody that listens to rap all the time, they're like, yeah, I heard him clear as day.
Yeah, I don't like rap. I like certain kinds of it, but I like to do it myself. So,
That's a oxymoron, I guess. So
well,
you don't like yourself
I'm not like
when you're at
getting on a record label or anything, but no, I don't like a lot of
certain kinds of rap.
current rap.
Oh
Um,
yeah, yeah.
I don't like the dirty, icky stuff.
Maybe like old school hip hop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, but I like oh, I don't remember the dude's name. I just found him not too long ago. The guy that does the Squad Goals song, I like that one a whole lot.
I don't know what that is.
I forgot his name. But I also like Rob Sonic and
I think I've heard that guy. There was like some maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
um I just the really old stuff though. They weren't trying to be gross yet.
Mm,
It was cheesy.
yeah, yeah. It wasn't like
I like that.
yeah. No, it's just straight up gross. There's
Grandpa
no like
Bear likes
they were at least like clever with it, you know. They would like
yeah,
make metaphors and stuff, you know.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, it's just like who? What was Kristen talking about? That WAP song? It's just like, well, what? That
Oh, yeah.
that's like actually
Oh, yeah.
popular. Yeah, the teenage girls love it. Okay,
Well, I like the I like the,
and the boys do, I guess. Apparently.
have you ever seen the channel oh, for Pete's sake?
But this,
Oh, for Pete's sake. What channel is it? The guy that does the mashups, DJ Cumberbund. I think
oh,
it's his channel. He has the Monster Wop song. It's like the Monster Mash. It's like the Halloween version of that song.
I, I think I remember that.
It's really
So,
funny.
dang,
But Grandpa Bear likes 60s and 70s psychedelic or blues. So
you gotta have screen share so we can watch it.
I know. I don't know what this is about. I've never seen this happen before.
What if
Like I
I
have enabled like we should be on there. I have it selected to show us side by side.
hold on? I'm gonna try it.
And I
Screen
left
share.
and came back.
Do you see my
Yeah.
screen share pop up?
Yep.
I can.
Yeah, I see it
Yep.
now.
Yeah, but you can't.
I can see it in the StreamYard, but when I clicked share for myself, it didn't
It
no,
didn't.
I couldn't add it. I did. I clicked the button, but it was still black.
Oh, huh. Well, what do you
I
want?
I
Well,
deleted it off of there just in case you
oh,
might go
okay.
to your desktop and have like sensitive things. I
I
was gonna say I like
don't have
Steve
anything
Miller
sensitive.
Band, Grandpa Bear a whole lot. Yes, Travis, this is a dating stream.
Yes, we're getting to know each other. I like music. Do you like music? No, I
Travis is a
hate music.
musician. He's an epic singer.
Oh yeah.
He does some badass karaoke.
Well, come on and sing us a song. Um, no, I
Yeah,
want to hear that this Monster WAP song.
the monster wop.
Yeah.
I mean, you can find it. I don't know if that no, it's dirty. I don't know if you could
No,
play that on a
you can't play
thing.
that on
Probably
32.
not. I
Foxy
was
2.
gonna go eat with some Jessica Lange, but she wouldn't let me. I tried. That's actually why I named the stream this because of her singing this song,
Oh, yeah.
the Gods and Monsters song.
Play it.
I tried.
Oh,
I'll try again.
let me play it.
I like I, okay, I'll get the thing. Who else do I like? Uh I can't multitask. It's not in me.
Well, we were talking about
No, I know.
sweeteners earlier,
Yeah.
like aspartame. I think that other stuff is really good. I can't think of the name of it. I was hoping somebody would. It's like I don't know if it's bad for me or not, but it's like the stuff they put in gum now. It starts with an N, maybe. Um,
Hmm. As
and
a
it's like
sweetener?
yeah, it's in like Jolly Ranchers and stuff now. Um, and a lot of sugar and a lot of sugar-free stuff, and I really like it. It's so much better, but I don't know. It's better, a lot better than aspartame, but I don't know if it's bad for me or not. Um,
Is it a new thing? Are you talking about like sucralose or
yeah,
like
sucralose. That's it.
okay.
This stuff's good. Is it bad for me?
I mean, probably. It's sort of like antimatter for sugar.
Antimatter. I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
I
good
use
though,
xylitol.
but sugar's not good for me either. So
No, probably not. I
just
mean,
processed sugar though. I mean, like fruit sugar or whatever is probably good for you. Yeah, like real sugar.
I don't know. I guess.
Fruit can't be bad for you.
I don't know.
No.
I think a lot of stuff that they tell us is good for us is probably not. Like, I don't think we should be eating bananas.
Well, those things aren't real bananas. Those are like
No.
GMO. It's just like
Yeah, they gotta be. Cause,
it's like
like, there's no strings in 'em. Like, do you not I
yeah,
don't know.
there
Are
is
you
no
old
strings
enough to
anymore.
remember strings in the
Yeah,
bananas?
yeah. They would peel
Because
off
I
like
had to pick
string
lots of
cheese.
strings off the bananas.
They don't have those anymore, do they?
Now they don't.
And some people remember seeds. I don't know.
I remember little black dots in the middle, but
Yeah,
I don't know that they were really seeds.
they were like immature seeds. Now
They were
they've
little
like
tiny black dots, but
perfected their game to where we don't need strings, we don't need
well,
seeds.
they don't want us to have seeds because that's where the gold is.
Hmm. You said that before. There was actual gold in them, like
Grape
golden.
seeds especially.
I had a dream about that the other night. That you just said that, and it popped in my head. Somebody
I
was
did.
telling me. Was it you?
Yes.
Somebody was telling me like to eat these grapes. The seeds in them are really good for you, but it wasn't that they're still really gold in them.
No, yes. Actually eat the seeds in the grapes.
Oh yeah. You could probably get like a grape seed extract or something, couldn't you?
You could, but just eat the grape seeds
Hmm. I don't
because
have
the
a
extract probably
man. Now
would
I'm
it
hungry.
have the gold in it.
I'm gonna go get cherries and grapes if I have grapes left.
Don't eat the cherry pits. That's not good
Oh,
for you.
why not? Those are big seeds.
You'll grow a cherry tree in your belly.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. What took you long enough? I saw you were having a show earlier. Did it go good? Are you still doing it? What did Eli say you were doing? Moonlighting? That was great. By the way, I enjoyed that moment. I Oh, you
got-
finished it. Okay.
I got grapes and cherries.
All right.
So
Don't cherry pits have something icky in them?
probably cyanide. Like apple seeds have cyanide, I think.
I thought that was arsenic.
Oh, maybe that's it. Yeah, I was saying.
But I
Whatever.
could be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be doubting myself. Or
It's something. Or maybe they just tell us that now.
cyanide. So where does arsenic come from?
From somebody's arse.
Well, duh.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think you guys are wrong.
I don't know. Look it up.
Maybe. I'm looking.
Mm.
Looking.
Yeah, that's what I hate about cherries is I gotta spit that pit out. If I could
Fine,
just
it's cyanide.
cyanide
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
and arsenic, probably has both.
All right.
Just type in what seeds have arsenic in
Don't tell me how to Google.
them.
All right. Cyanide in apple seeds, cherry pits. I clicked the first thing.
Mm.
Peach pits, apricot pits. But you know what? They don't want you to eat those because it has
Yeah.
the K thing in it.
Vitamin
That
K?
the cancer thing. It's
Oh.
not all right to be healthy. It's not allowed. Snopes has an article on it. Oh gosh, I clicked the right one.
Or it's
You
like,
know,
isn't it a vitamin B 7 or something like that? Some weird vitamin B
I
that.
don't remember. It's been a long time. But the place I worked at, we had like this co-op thing with Frontier Co-op, and they sold like bulk organic everything in the world. And we got these apricot kernels. So I'm it was like the pit in the middle of it. It looked like an almond with the shell thing on it.
Mhm.
And people literally like that were having some bad cancer would come in and get these big bags of them. And as long as there was not a label on it that indicated that it was for people to eat or
Yeah.
therapeutic in any way.
Mm-hmm.
I would use this.
Did any of them come back?
That was not nice.
It's a real question.
I
guess
guess,
not.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I was really young and I was convinced by
Bomber.
the Man and the Moon movie. Man on the Moon.
Yeah.
The Jim Carrey shit.
I don't think I watched that.
I don't think I saw the whole thing. I saw the part where he's like.
But who was the guy? Who was the guy that he was playing?
Lotka from Taxi, wasn't it?
Well, he had his own show, I thought.
Was it Taxi?
The guy
He was
that
on
wore
Taxi.
The guy that wore the suspenders.
Oh no,
Is that who I'm thinking of? Or no?
that's Robin Williams.
No.
That's Mork and Mindy.
Oh, okay. That was Andy Kaufman. That's
Yes. That's Mork and Mindy.
It was on Taxi? Okay, I'm mixing up Mork. Sorry, too young.
No, they're both alien kind of sounding things.
Mork and Mindy was, but they were eccentric.
Lotka was where was he from? Grandpa Bear. Where were Lodka and Simca from? I forgot. It was like
Sounds
Kazakhstan sort of thing. Nanu Nanu, that's Mork. I don't remember
okay.
where.
So I don't think there is any seeds in these grapes. No, there's no seeds at all.
But you're eating cherries with no pits.
No, I'm eating grapes with no
Oh,
seeds.
grapes. Okay, I thought you said cherries. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's I've literally found grapes. No, I'm saying cherries. Thanks.
Mm.
Grapes with seeds in them twice in the last.
I'm eating
I
both,
mean, like
but
decade actually.
I have to fill myself up with grapes so I don't eat all the cherries because they're a delicacy,
Well,
especially.
you got them to enjoy them, right?
Well, yeah.
You could sit them on a shelf and watch them dry out, or you could just eat them.
Mm, well,
I'm being awfully hypocritical at the moment, by the way, because I would do the same thing. I have art supplies that I've bought that I covet so much I've never opened them.
yeah, I've got to sell some stuff on eBay. I keep saying I'm going to, but I'm kind of hoarding a lot of video
It's good to
games.
purge.
Bunch of video games I'll never play.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah.
I can't do that. I can do like a 2D. I can run and gun all day long, but once it's 3D, it wrecks my head.
Well, I was playing Fortnite and I loved it
I
until
tried so hard to play that game.
I, I don't know. Ever since like I got off Klonopin, I can't I like twitching and like the colors are just way too bright. It's way too much for me now. But like when I was on Klonopin, I was like, oh yeah, I was smashing. I was like, I love it. Now it's just like I can't. I don't know. My anxiety and the twitching and everything is just. That's why like as long as I'm walking and talking, doing something like very. But as soon as I like try to relax, lay down, I'll I don't know. I just start twitching and shit. I don't like it. So I do as much as I can to try to stay busy, at least in thought. But even video games now, it's not physically enough.
Well, have you hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. Of course, the only medicine I felt that actually helped is controlled substance and addictive. So they were like, "Yeah, you can try it, but you got to quit it." Okay, well, thanks for showing me that things can
Well,
be decent for a little while.
I mean,
Now,
as long as they're making money off of you.
no, it's all about they all. It's all about the greater good, right? They don't care. I mean, it's
Yes,
they will
Mr. Rockefeller.
they
Yes.
will they will give me a medicine that will has all these horrible side effects and will permanently damage me, um, neurologically, physically. But I can drink myself to death though if I want to.
But you
You
feel
know,
great today.
no, I didn't until I came on here and started talking.
Not literally. I meant.
Oh well, I do feel better just talking.
Good. Yeah, it's necessary. I felt like that last night. Well, right now too. Not saying right now it's not okay, not good. Yesterday though, when Ken's sister was on talking about her husband. Gosh.
I might try CBD knowledge. But last time I tried the new Delta 8 THC that's legal, I basically went psychotic. I don't know if it even was THC because I had taken Delta 8 before, and I was like, okay, this isn't really like weed, but it's okay. And then I tried this new brand called Alien, and I flipped out, and
Well, I mean,
I didn't do anything crazy. I just laid in bed shivering like a freaking poodle and or chihuahua, and
I wonder why they called it Alien.
I had a lot of hallucinations, and then my vision kind of hasn't been the same since. I got a bunch of floaters and light sensitivity now. Yeah, it was wretched. I went
I
off,
hate floaters.
and
I
so
have them really bad.
I've been afraid to take any THC since, but I might try CBD.
I was gonna say he said it's kin to spice. That
Yeah,
there was a lot of stuff about that.
yeah, I think it. I think it was. Maybe it was spice in it, or yeah, it was horrible, horrible, horrible. And I think it's. I got HPPD from it. Um, the first like psychiatrist or whatever I went to tried to call me schizophrenic. I was like, no, I'm not schizophrenic. I'm not taking the antidepressants and antipsychotics. I'm not doing that. Um, I'm not hearing voices. Just I have a lot of light sensitivity, and it kind of looks like I'm on the come up of mushrooms all the time now. But
Huh.
um, so I saw another psychologist, not actual psychiatrist, but she's like, "Yeah, I actually have HPVD from acid, and it just like comes and goes." But she's like, "Yeah, I don't think you're schizophrenic at all." And
No,
I was like,
there's no
"Thank you."
way.
I was like, "Thank you for not calling me crazy." She was just like, "Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
you were talking about that before, and um, so what I have, people get diagnosed as schizophrenic, misdiagnosed,
it's so easy to be misdiagnosed."
and it's because they're not trained to recognize these things. Like, I don't hear people talking to me. I don't see shit that's not there
Mm-hmm.
during the day. Like, but at night when I go to bed, I have like terrifying hallucinations.
Like closed-eyed when you're trying to sleep, or
No, when my eyes
just
are
in the
open.
dark. Oh,
Well, for me, it's a REM problem.
oh,
So I'm dreaming while I'm awake.
yeah, I gotcha. I heard somebody else that had that problem too.
And yeah, there's, it can happen when you're falling asleep and it can happen when you're waking up. And I have both. That sucks.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't, it's not every day, but it's actually has increased recently. It sucks.
if you
It,
like take something to go to sleep faster, is it like better?
well,
Or...
yes. Um, well, the medication that they prescribe for, well, I have type 1 narcolepsy. I have like narcolepsy with cataplexy,
Yeah,
and so they prescribed, it's ridiculous. They prescribed GHB for that.
really?
Yes.
Wow.
And
You know
it's,
that's an androgynous chemical.
I don't know.
It's in your brain already, like DMT. It's just
No, not DMT, GHB.
no, I
Like,
know, but it's androgynous like DMT. It's already in your brain.
oh, okay.
It's just yeah.
Well, you used to be able to go to the drugstore
Mm-hmm.
and get it for $5. I
Yeah, but
mean,
people wanted to knock people out and rape them and
of course,
ruin it for
the
everybody.
date rape drug, so now people that actually need to sleep don't get to have it. So
No,
so this one very opportunistic
dig it.
pharmaceutical company decided, and Jazz, they decided they were going to patent it in this whatever version salt of it that they made.
Yeah.
And it's $10,000 a month now for ten
Jesus.
fucking $1,000. And this is where the whole like insurance cost and medication cost and people are dying because their $1,000 a day pill, they can't afford
Yeah.
it. Well, their buddies, on Capitol Hill, oh boy,
Mhm.
they have decided, of course, that people need their medicine, and so if they can afford it, well, we'll just give the pharmaceutical company a little boost. We'll pay for it for you, like Walmart. They get
Yeah.
their subsidization, even though they're profiting every year. They still get their subsidization for some fucking reason.
Yep.
Who knows? And
It's,
so when you can't afford to pay $10,000 a month for your $5 prescription, the government will step in and pay the pharmaceutical company the $10,000 a month for you.
it's ridiculous.
Whose pockets are super fat off of that?
Right.
$5, $10,000. I don't take it.
That is insane.
I had it for a few months and I do not have it now.
Yeah.
But it made me do funky things. I woke up eating this most delicious pie one night.
That's not the worst sleepwalking story I've heard.
No, I did go outside. After I went outside, I'm like, yeah, this is like the gateway drug to driving while you're sleeping, like,
Yeah.
no,
That
I'm not going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Did I kill somebody? Why am I covered in blood? Like, I don't want to go there.
No, I wouldn't either.
I didn't expect that. I was joking mostly, but
The
no,
chickens. You're gonna end up in the chicken coop.
That reminded me. Have you seen that? Probably you have. The Johnny Cash meme. It's like you may have been high, but you've never been Johnny Cash sitting in a bush eating cake. You've never been this high. Like, it's a picture of him.
No, I haven't.
It's so good. I love Johnny Cash. Oh my god, I love Johnny Cash. But
yeah.
no, I did. I was outside and I was on the front porch looking at the Christmas lights on the front of my house, and I kind of snapped out of it. And it's like, what the fuck? How did I get out here?
Yeah. It's dangerous.
That's not okay. Don't do that, kids. Don't try this at home.
It's like, my son, he slept walk a little bit when he was younger, but he snapped out of it pretty quick.
Good.
Yeah, I don't know.
My daughter had night terrors. You just made me yawn. Stop it. She had night terrors until she was like 3. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
horrible.
my mom
So horrible. She has autism.
Well, can she talk though?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. She's something else. She has this superhero level of I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks about me.
Yeah.
I've literally never met any person ever in my entire life that actually possesses that. Like, and actually possesses it. Like, means it,
Yeah. That could be a good thing.
It's incredible.
But I could also see myself getting in a lot of trouble if I really did not give a fuck.
Yeah. We could see ourselves getting in a lot of trouble.
No.
She's no.
My ex said she was autistic, but I'm just like, I don't know. She did have some problems, but not autistic.
They call everything autistic these days. Well, I don't know. It's sort of like it's trendy, like being a lesbian, Yeah. All the cool kids are doing it these days. They're all gluten intolerant and all that
You're not
jazz.
cool unless you got a
sorry, Travis. I was
diagnosis.
I was on the YouTube thing. I clicked the button.
When have
Knowledge
lesbians
are trending? I mean, have they not ever, right?
Yeah.
Asking for a friend. I hear you, Mr. Truck Driver.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Are you having fun?
Oh yeah, I just started my morning, so I jumped in the driver's seat and didn't have my headphones, so that's why I didn't join earlier. So I got to
Oh.
a spot where I could exit and then. Get
I'm
my
glad I looked at the
headphones.
thing.
Yeah, me too. How long have you guys been on?
I have no idea.
Wow.
Going on 3 hours.
Is it? Yeah.
And who am I talking to?
Crunchy Bee.
This is Crunchy Bee.
Crunchy Bee. Okay.
Yep.
Good to meet you.
My name's Ben, if you really want to call me. But,
Crunchy Ben.
yeah.
Crunchy Ben. There you go. I like it.
Yum yum.
Where you headed today?
I'm headed to a place I think it's called Johnstown, and it's outside of the Albany, Schenectady area in New York.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, not at all. It's it's upstate New York, so it's got the nice scenery. And
Oh,
whatnot.
okay. Not all the chaos.
Yeah, not too chaotic.
New York's a really pretty state. If
Oh yeah.
everybody just thinks New York and thinks of the city, and it's like, no,
Right.
there's a lot of really nice land out there.
Is the ambient noises of the truck too loud?
No.
Okay.
I muted myself because Lev Kung Fu is in the chat and I was saying hi. And I have that loud keyboard, it's necessary, so makes all the sounds, the clicking noises that are loud and stuff.
So what prompted your stream? You just wanted to get on?
Well, we were watching. Well, were you on his?
Me?
Yeah.
I was in the chat.
Okay. Our friend Patrick was streaming and he was having a rough day and he ended kind of early for Patrick. And
You guys
it was
were
sort of
4
like
more hours.
4 more hours. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I was using OBS and StreamYard and all that stuff. It was giving me a really hard time. And that's why the black screen, like I have everybody, visually represented, but it's not working. So I turned off the OBS and it's not participating in any way now, but it's still funky. I had to do all like the stupid verification thing like 4 times. It acted like it didn't know who I was and my password was wrong, but it wasn't. And then I went back and then my password is suddenly right. It sucked.
Do you normally use both platforms?
What? I mean, yeah, I've always done it that way.
Oh, really? Why do you use both OBS and StreamYard?
I just use StreamYard for other people to be able to join.
Oh, okay.
I guess if I was not going to have a panel, I wouldn't use StreamYard. But so I initiated the stream from YouTube and I got the stream key. And then when I went to put it into OBS in the settings, I don't remember updating OBS. I have an old version. I don't use Streamlabs. I just use like OG OBS. And the place to put the stream key, it wasn't the same. It had me log in to this YouTube account, but then it didn't ask for the stream key. It was like, yeah, we got you. We know how to do it. Like all the settings boxes for that were gone.
Okay.
I don't know. Didn't work anymore properly. So yeah, I had all the tabs and bells and whistles set up and stuff and didn't get to use the bells and whistles. Next time. Did you run over something large there, Travis?
It's just the the roads here in New York. That's the one thing that the interstates have against them.
You mean like the $40 tolls in Pennsylvania, but they have the worst highways?
Yeah.
What is that about?
Absolutely. Yeah, no no doubt. No, there's where I'm at right now. I think I'm on 88. I can't remember. Am I on 88?
I about lost my shit when I saw the tolls in Pennsylvania. I could not believe how much they are.
How much?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
It was like $30. I mean, this was a long time ago. It was lots of dollars,
That's probably more now.
I'm sure. And it was so ironic to me because the roads were terrible. It's like, what am I
Yeah.
paying these tolls for? What is this? Like massive potholes, the whole thing. It was worse than Michigan. Like the roads in Michigan are terrible because the snow and ice like expands, the road and it breaks and stuff. But
Well, I hope he's all right. He's like, yeah, I just ran over something big, and
it
then
happens to him all the time.
now he's gone.
There he is. He's alive.
Oh, you guys couldn't hear me before?
No.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I mean, I heard you the whole time, so I was just listening. I just okay, whatever.
Well, he was concerned for your welfare. You heard that part, right?
Yeah. That's why I said something, because I didn't know that I had dropped out. But yeah, the roads that I'm going over right now, they're not potholes. They're just places where they fixed it, but the grade in the interstate at that point is bumpy.
Yeah.
If I close my eyes, it sounds like you're driving a buggy with a bunch of hay in the back. And it's real rickety.
Yeah. It's got a rickety sound. You bet.
Like you're on your way to Petticoat Junction.
What are you hauling?
Right now I'm hauling sugar.
I've never asked you that before.
No, you haven't. Domino. I saw Domino and some other brand in the back where I was locking up.
Dude, I saw a video today of a truck driver. She said she was hauling a whole bunch of baby formula, and then she pulled up to this place outside, and there was just pallets and pallets of it with a big like dump truck, and they were just like dumping it in a. She was like, "This is what they're doing. They're just like dumping it in a field."
Yeah, I heard about that, but I hadn't seen it. Like they were burying it in the ground and burning it or something?
Yeah. I was like, what? I don't know.
During a shortage?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awfully weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, part of me gets pissed at moms, like, my baby formula, like, fucking what's your tits for, mom? But
some of them can't.
Some can't, but how many really can't?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
you gotta take it for granted that it's all part of the narrative for a lot of those people. Still, they just get
yeah,
presented with an easier way. I mean, think about it. If they're going back to work, then they're gonna have to supplement their baby's nourishment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they're forced to.
So,
that's sad.
Nah, not buying it.
I mean, you could if
that's
you
what
had
pumps are for.
No. I get what you're saying. Yeah. No. But look, I'm saying it's the ease, right? It's the whole ease thing.
Well, I mean, if you're a piece of crap, sure.
Oh, well,
I got booby babies. They're nice and healthy.
They're gonna be smarter than the average bear.
They are. It's true.
And then there's a lot of people on medicines too, and you don't want to give your baby whatever you're taking. I mean,
yeah, there's things. I get it. There are people that can't.
Yeah.
But that's not the majority. This is a social stigma.
I'd say the majority of people are on something. Antidepressant, probably the biggest thing. Or
I don't know. I guess these days people. I'm not.
I'm not on anything either. Not even alcohol. I'm on grapes and cherries right now.
You're high on life.
I might have swallowed a cherry.
Wait a minute. Are they organic?
Did
no. Bayer grow those? Well, there you go.
Let's see. Product of USA. That's good, I guess. Super fresh growers. Doesn't say where they're from. Oh, there's the bottom. Maybe it does. Belmix. Okay, Washington. Okay. Washington has some good cherries, I guess.
I guess Travis dipped.
Listen to these men. Who men?
That's my Glober friend.
Oh. He lives on a ball.
He lives on a wet spinny ball. Yeah,
Cool. Sounds fun.
it does. Unless you ate too much before you got on the wet spinny ball.
Check, mic check.
Yeah,
Mic
you're back.
check. Okay.
Yep,
Yeah, I lost service for a second.
we did notice.
I'll be back. I'm gonna put these grapes and cherries up.
What were you just talking about?
M-ball.
No, say it again.
M-ball.
Oh,
The person.
the troll.
It's not a troll.
You don't think M-ball trolls?
He doesn't troll me.
Okay. I guess he is more of a friendly sort. I don't think I've ever heard him live though. Have you ever spoken to him?
Nope. That's what I was just saying in my chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean he is pretty hospitable.
I like him.
So what's new with your scientific endeavors? Your alchemical.
My alchemy.
Yeah.
I'm getting more powerful. It's going. Yeah. It's a hot mess still, but a little more organized of a hot mess. I am definitely learning from all of the mistakes I've made. I've made plenty, so many. But and I can sit and well, it pisses me off, but I can sit and laugh at, oh my God, how did I not even I didn't have my V8 when that happened, you know. I have a lot of V8 moments, but whenever I mess up, it's so freaking obvious. Like, that was stupid. What were you thinking?
I hate V8.
It tastes like celery. I don't like celery.
Well, the fruit one's not that bad.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those. I drink water.
Yeah, I need more water. And less alcohol. I'm getting there. I'm gonna try.
You
There's
can do
no
it.
trying, right? There's only doing.
Exactly. There's only doing.
It's-
You can't try.
Mm,
Water does work best. Love.
Do you drink distilled water?
Yeah.
That's good. I think the isn't it the pH of distilled is that a 6? Or is it?
You know, the whole like pH of your water thing is, to me, it's like a marketing
You think?
gimmick. Yeah, I mean, you want your overall pH to be good, but the water you're drinking, just because it is the pH you want your body to be, doesn't mean that it's going to put you into that. I mean,
Could help, I think.
I suppose it could help by not making it worse, but water also is a solvent. So, I mean, eat some cucumbers.
Mm.
I don't
I
I don't drink anything sometimes. If I eat a lot of like
my cu-
water-filled vegetation, then
my cucumbers were like really, the skin on them was really strong this year. I think it was like
you let them get too big.
maybe, and I don't think it rained a whole lot that first like batch. Once it got more rain, they tasted better. But yeah, I almost couldn't eat them. They were so strong, but they were growing abundantly.
You can
Just
peel them.
yeah, cutting
My
them's enough
my
work.
chickens like the seeds a lot.
Yeah.
So I like to let some of them get big because I don't know, my rooster Rusty, he gets so excited like about the cucumber seeds.
Yeah, I might
Okay,
have
sorry. I
to
was
go ahead.
answering. No, what is the blackness we're watching? That is, I don't know. It's a StreamYard problem. It told us that it's only going to share the audio. Well, except for when he shared screen earlier, but when I tried to share screen, it didn't work. And I don't think there's even a setting to just share the audio. Like, what's this thing here? Cinema layout, picture in picture. So I had it set to the people next to yeah, I'm switching it. It's not doing anything.
Mm,
You can choose the option to where, everybody has the same size square on the screen, or the host has a bigger head and then everybody else has like
well,
equal size
how do you
smaller
not
head.
know if you share screen and then just play whatever you have on your screen that we won't hear it? We probably just won't see it. Maybe.
Like the audio and just the
Yeah,
audio,
maybe.
I suppose.
Be worth a try, I guess. If it's like music or something.
Yeah, I guess I did have a reason for naming the stream after the song I was thinking about.
Yeah, you could try it.
Oh, yeah, I could. Oh, I do want to ask Emball about. So, did you see any good things during the meteor shower? I did. I had my night vision camera on and I got a wee little fireball. It was nice.
Yeah, you gotta upload that. I want to see it because I didn't. The only
I
night
put
that I went
my
out, it was cloudy.
I put it on the drive earlier. It's weird though. I put it in slow motion. I was watching it in like point two speed, and it's like wiggling back and forth. It's funny. It looks sort of like a worm or something.
Were you holding the camera?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. That's
probably
right.
that.
Yeah, it's true. Thanks for that.
Sorry.
No, no, that's an obvious observation. Thank you.
Did you ever see the video that I put up of the alien UFO that I caught when I was in Southern
No.
California?
When?
So I'll try to look for it later and send it to you. But I was doing I was doing star trails, and in one frame, so it was like 2:00 in the morning, and out in the foothills of California, and there's nobody out there. I mean, there's just no one. And all of a sudden, in one of the frames, a single frame, this blue, neon blue, zigzaggy image just popped on the screen, just out of nowhere. And so I just labeled it UFO sighting and put it up and whatnot. But
When was that?
um, it was back in November, I think.
Last year?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember seeing anything like notification for anything remotely related to that.
Yeah, I'll look for it real
Well,
quick
that's
and see if I
bunk.
can.
So I'll ask you what he asked me. Were you holding the camera, sir?
Yeah, and you're driving while holding it.
And
I don't trust it.
nice.
Um,
All right.
No, I bet you see some wild stuff being a truck driver though. Not just people.
He sees some incredible stuff. Oh my gosh. A couple years ago, a picture of the ocean off fucking California. Like, come on.
Yeah.
That was a crazy, awesome view that I don't anticipate ever experiencing. But I did used to live in Florida, very close to the beach, so
I went to Oregon last year. It was pretty. The coast.
is
Like,
it cold and stuff? I've never been west of the Mississippi River.
it was perfect. It was like October, I think. It was really good. Yeah, it was like
So I hear tell they have big old trees. Is that real?
oh yeah. Yeah, it's where I went was the place where they filmed Star Wars, where they're racing the bikes in between the trees.
You don't like Star Wars, do you?
They filmed it in
I
between
am
there.
so sorry.
No,
I might have to think about our friendship.
I'm sorry. No, I mean I'm not like a fan or anything, but
I'm
thought it
just,
was,
it's okay.
thought
Look,
it was neat.
we all like our different things. It's okay. I might judge you on the inside, but I won't judge you.
What do you like, Star Trek?
I do kind of like Star Trek, thank you.
Oh gosh,
A little bit.
we might have to. Yeah, I'm gonna go.
We can,
I'm just kidding.
well, fine. Bye-bye. Oh, okay. Travis, I got it. Well, I can't show
play
it.
Here,
It
I
won't let
can.
me.
No,
It
but
won't let me play anything.
I gotta open up a whole new YouTube thing just to click the link. Why can't you click links in
Do you
StreamYard?
not have
Stupid.
a wrench?
It doesn't matter if I did. I can't click it in StreamYard.
You can't?
Mm-mm.
In the comment thing? No. Oh,
No.
that's right.
And yeah.
I forgot the show button. Here, that's a good one. We'll keep that on the screen.
Well, there's two of them.
I keep dropping in and out. Can you guys
Yeah.
hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
we hear you now.
That's weird because I'm trying to talk and you guys aren't responding, and then it's like StreamYard drops my mic because it just asked me to access the mic right now. But
That's
so
bullshit.
the first link I put up is the UFO sighting link. It's just a short clip, and then the second one is a Star Trail panel. I don't know if you remember Danielle.
Yeah.
When I was putting up those Star Trail.
That was very gratifying for me. I appreciated the how it solidified my disagreement with people on Star Trails.
Well, what do you mean? What? Yeah. What do you mean?
I don't think that there's just one polar rotation.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, there is. It's a like magnetic. Yeah, I agree. They go in opposite directions, don't they? So
Yeah, it's like
I
a
mean-
wheel cog.
Well, it's sort
Yeah.
of like a sine wave.
Mm.
But it depends on where you are, where you're standing, and where you're looking. And
Are you
It's
screen sharing this video? Or I mean,
Yes.
did you accept? Okay,
I did.
I'm gonna play it.
And it's right toward the end.
So your UFO. Oh, I
What
see
the heck
it.
is that? Huh.
What is that?
I think it's in a normal video too that I put up. I just can't remember which one it was. In the longer video of the Star Trail, and then I just clipped out that small part and made
Wow.
a shorter video of it.
Huh. Could it have been up close or?
I think so. I think so.
Well, I don't think any bug
because
is blue or anything.
the
So
zoom on my
what else?
the zoom on my camera was just probably like a 35 to 50 millimeter. It wasn't zoomed in at all, so I think it would have had to have been close by.
I was gonna play.
Did my
the
mic
other
drop out
one
again?
No,
No, you're.
Oh, okay.
it was just reminding me of the video. I get heckled. I don't care. Fuck it. The La Palma volcano thing.
Oh,
I
I
don't
should
know
show
why
you.
people give me such a freaking hard time over this video. I was watching a
What?
live stream of the volcano eruption, and there's this thing that goes across the screen in front of the camera, and it looked like a dowel rod painted 2 different colors, and then it has like this wing that opens up on it and then
Okay.
like spirals around itself. The frame rate of the camera was terrible. So there were literally 4 pictures, but
Oh well.
it
I
so
don't
it
know.
looks like a
Why?
pole shooting across. I don't know why I'm given a hard time over it. I don't know. It's an airplane. Like, it's not a fucking airplane. It's a stick
Yeah.
with wings, kind of. I mean, it has like this flat. There you go, Travis. That's good. Can you see that
What's
we're
good?
watching your video?
Uh-huh. Yeah, so just to give Ben, just to give you some context to the video that you're watching right now, I set up both my P900 cameras side by side because I wanted to create a panorama.
Yeah.
And when I went and looked at the footage the next day, the field of view didn't match up.
Well,
Even though I had pretty much tried to orient both my cameras in the same positions.
Yeah, that's not
so
even close.
Together, so that one camera's frame should have just gone into the next, and it just blew my mind. And I just spent the next 2 weeks shooting Sky, compensating for what I had maybe made a mistake on. Nothing would line up, and it's almost like each camera has its own perspective on the sky.
But they're the exact same camera.
Exact
2
same camera.
P900s.
Yeah. Yep. Opened them up to the same settings. Everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's so different, and it's not that far off of an angle, which shouldn't matter anyway. Just the star trail, like the
Yeah. So
the pattern it's making.
Yeah. So even if you were, I'm trying to think of because I had so many people offering me criticisms for it. I'm like, look, man, I hear what you're saying. I hear your criticism, but the degree of the angle change is so crazy.
Yeah,
severe. It's severe.
And that doesn't make sense at all. I mean, if you had them level.
Yeah, I mean, I even show a setup in one of the videos. I show the cameras. I show how I'm orienting them. And you can see that there's a tree line in the bottom frame that should just be able to overlap.
Yeah, you have that one. I did notice the ones that were closer to center with that little one section of a tree. It was obvious.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Should I quit this or whatever?
I'll kick you out of there. There you go. That was. No, I like how you put that though. Like, we do all see a different thing. When I was doing all the stupid ass rainbow videos, well, they're not stupid, but I don't know. I mean, it's obvious. Like, just what I would see with my eye would not be even close to what my camera would see
Yeah.
Yeah.
right in front of me.
Right. Right.
I got a picture of two ends of a rainbow. You can see them touching down because they're like in front. It looks like it lands like right in a parking lot in front of this building, and then the other one, like the other end, is not that far away from it, but it's a double rainbow, and it's just like I don't know. I'd never been able to see both ends of a rainbow at the same time. But I know that's an illusion, right? Because if I would have went over to the end of the rainbow, it wouldn't have been there. It would have looked like it was somewhere else, right?
It would have moved away from you, but
Right.
the like the water droplets in the air are the refraction from that is what forms it for your eye, and it's a cone. It's not just a circle.
Yeah.
So you can't really get I mean, you can get closer to it, but it just would get smaller. Like when you make a rainbow, like with a garden hose, like I did 1,000 billion times.
Yeah.
It's small because the field of view in front of you, it's so close to you.
But why isn't it a circle? Like, because like
It is a circle sometimes. It depends on the angle of the sun. So like where the sun is located and then your eye and then the rainbow itself is a direct straight line. So if the sun is really low in the sky, then the straight line between the sun, your head, and the center of the rainbow is going to be really close to the ground.
okay, yeah, that makes sense.
It's
Because
going to cut it in half.
I've seen them like over waterfalls in a circle, or they're always filming from above, So
Yeah. Yeah. So you can look, and I've done this myself. I haven't recorded it. I did it physically with my own eyes, like making a rainbow with a hose near the ground and then walking up stairs onto a deck. My deck on the back of my house is high off the ground, and I can see the whole rainbow up there, but when I'm standing on the ground, I can't. It's because I dramatically changed the angle and the field of view. So the widest part, the outer edge of the rainbow, it's going to be about 40 degrees or around 40 degrees of your view. And so if it's 40 degrees of your sweeping view, for water droplets really far away, is going to look huge. But if it's really close to you, the water's close to you in the air, 40 degrees of your field of view it's not going to be very wide in comparison. It's going to take up, like, imagine taking a picture or a piece of paper, 40 degrees, the whole thing being 180.
yeah.
Not that, I don't know if all people have a 180 degree field of view. Depends on their level of anxiety and tunnel vision.
No, I've got like 90.
Are you talking about just looking straight ahead?
Yeah. Like, well, yeah. I can't see. I'm putting my hands up at 180.
I heard it was like 120. 100 somewhere.
Yeah.
No, it's more than that because I'm looking. I can see both of my hands at about 150 or 60 probably.
I'm looking at my brain. I don't like it.
I'm having a nerd moment. Sorry.
I'm doing it too, like trying to figure out.
Do we look like Beavis right now? Tell me I'm wrong.
I put another video in if you wanted to check that out.
Right. Sorry, Travis.
No, it's okay.
Did you ever see big kids?
Did you ever see that those couple videos I put in about the moon where I changed the levels in VLC? I put the last link in the YouTube chat that I put in is a really interesting. I think it's interesting.
Oh, did you put up another one? I didn't see
Yeah.
that one.
It's all right.
We could share it, I guess.
Apparently, on my own stream, I can't share a damn thing, so he has to do it. Yeah, go ahead.
So basically, I was just messing around with the levels to see if I could get more clarity on the moon footage, and I stumbled across this bizarre. Well, you'll see what it is.
If it'll load, I gotta load this to get to the link. Just leave that open. Is it sharing?
Yeah, I can see
I
it,
can
but
see
it looks like it's buffering or
Yeah,
loading.
Yeah.
There it goes.
What'd you do?
This is his video.
Oh, okay. Did you
I
break your
think.
computer?
Okay, there.
Yeah, I'm basically just showing all the steps I took to get where I found this weird setting.
I get it now. Are you the one echoing?
It might be me. I don't hear an echo, so it must be me.
I don't hear it now. Oh, I do now. Well, shit. Is it me?
I don't understand how, because I'm using headphones. But
Get out of here.
get out of here. Okay, that's weird. What exactly are we looking at? Like rays from the moonlight?
Travis, is that in the footage?
Yeah. So it's almost like
Fucking serious?
yeah. I mean, I turn off the filter, and then I turn it back on, so you can't see it right now, and then there it is.
Wait a minute.
Oh,
So
that's weird.
are those lines parallel?
Yeah. It's like it's the projection. Maybe you're seeing the cast of the projection.
Right?
That's so weird.
I get that around Venus a lot. Have you ever taken pictures of Venus and zoom in and then like increase the
No.
contrast really sharply? It's crazy.
I thought I found a second moon when I found Venus. I was like, "This is a second moon." I was like, and everybody was like, "Yeah, Venus eclipsed her."
Phases.
Yeah. I was like, "Oh, okay. I didn't know that." I thought I like discovered something like amazing.
You did. Of course you did. It was new to you.
Yeah. I still don't understand. Like, what's eclipsing it? What's causing the phase? It can't be us or our sun, you know.
Well, of course not.
So there's some other
I wonder
planet.
sometimes if it's, and I don't wonder this in matter of factly, but if it's sort of a, I don't like to say the word reflection, but of the moon itself. But so since I started wondering about that,
They don't have
I,
the same phases, though.
do they not have the same phases?
Do they?
I reckon they might have the same phases. But
Um,
I want to, I really want to, position the moon like and make sure on a lot of days in a row before I really say that.
yeah.
Although I already did.
I mean, sure, you could just look it up, but you want to know for sure
Well,
yourself.
yeah, you could just look it up, but I've noticed that when I take my own measurements and observations of the moon, it's not,
Yeah,
it's usually not accurate if I look it up.
it's not what they tell us.
It's
Yeah.
off. Yeah. And even just across different sites, it's not accurate across different sites at the same time. It's not the same.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I mean, but it
That
seems like
looks
that's
like a video game from the 80s shooting lasers.
yeah, it's awesome.
Like it's a squid or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Hey, I'm gonna have to jump out because I've got to put my phone on the charger.
I wonder if you filmed a full moon and put that on it, would it be coming out all around it, or?
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I think I did look at it. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did look at it in the full moon, and it wasn't the same, and I just didn't feel like putting it back up because it still had it wasn't a radial, 360 degrees. But I'm gonna have to jump off and put my phone on the charger, so I'll lose my headphones.
All right. It's good
Yeah,
meeting you.
I have to get up in 2 minutes.
Well,
So I gotta go soon.
rest your eyes for at least one.
I'll blink a couple times, I guess.
All right. Well, I guess
Yeah,
we'll just let
love.
this play for 2 minutes.
I mean, I wanna get some still frames of that, and because I'm not sure they're parallel actually.
They look pretty parallel.
They look parallel, but I mean, really that close to the moon, they won't look not parallel too much. If I could see,
purple one that shot across?
yeah, that went way up there, didn't it?
Where is that stuff coming from? Is it just camera artifacts that it's just
Yeah, I was wondering like if that could be
know?
something in the camera, the one that went up past the top of it. Love. Oh, what is the name of that drawing? I'm sure I've probably shown it to you before. I think I saved it to my drive. It's the, I think it's the alchemical drawing with the sun and moon projections. They're in those silly looking, like bunker hills coming out of the ground.
I don't know what
I'll
you're
find
talking
it.
about.
This reminds me of that.
I'm enjoying the music.
Is that on his video?
Yeah. I've got it turned down real low though.
I can kind of hear it.
It's really low. But if I turn it up, I think I won't enjoy it as much. What was
Oh,
I
I
gonna
found
say?
it. Hermetical triumph. I knew
Do
that.
you want to share it, or you're just talking about it?
I mean, sure. I'll get a link to it.
Okay.
Cool the camera, like temperature wise.
I don't think that would be caused by overheating. Plus, if he could uh, re redo it, I don't know. We'd have to ask him.
Replicate it.
Yes, thank you.
Mhm.
Feels so stupid sometimes.
Nah. So I put it because StreamYard is now not letting me put anything in the private chat either.
What?
Yeah. It's just a picture. It reminded me of
No,
that.
I've never seen this before. Hermes, hermetic. What's the hermetic principles? Do you know those?
Uh-huh.
It's of course the two snakes, just like the medical thing. You put a king on top. It's inside the triangle.
But it's coming from under the ground though.
Oh. Hmm.
Like the triangle in the ground
Is that a
in the
bird?
upper opening.
Yeah, it's like an eagle or something. Those snakes don't even look like snakes. Oh god, there's the bull, the Taurus, the goat, and is that the lion?
Yeah, that's zodiac.
That does not look like a lion. That face kind of looks like a mane, but what is this? It's
Is
like a
that
god.
Gemini? That's Gemini.
Oh. Interesting. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah, Lev. Well, I'm echoing really bad again.
That must be me. Oh,
I think there's
close it.
enough. Just
Close it. Just yeah. I don't know. Do you want to close it? Are you still hearing an echo?
I don't know. Yes, but it's only when I talk.
Then it must be just because I'm screen sharing. You can close it if you want.
All right, is that better? Okay, it's better.
Yeah.
Like the different origin myths with the sun being under the ground. It reminds me of that too.
The sun being under the ground. JMO said something about that.
Like the Hopi one.
Like it
Where
comes out of the ground when it goes
no,
away. It goes.
no, that it is under the ground, and they had to come out from under the ground because shit got bad. And so when they came up here, they couldn't grow anything because it was cold and dark and there was no sun. So they had to make a sun. And so you can't just make a sun. So I'm wondering, like, did they make a reflection of the sun? Like, if any of it is to be taken literally, which these days I wonder if some of that stuff is literal. I don't know.
I don't know.
I've never seen ant people. and that's part of their stuff too. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not going to say no to anything until I've disproven it for myself
I did see
entirely.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and there was some big ants in there.
They were.
I don't know. There's so many myths and stuff, but I do believe in like the fairies or whatever. There's something out in the woods that is very small and can light up.
Oh my gosh. Can you imagine tiny little Sasquatches? Like really itty bitty ones? Like itty bitty Sasquatches.
Well, that's basically the Fraggles.
Oh, yes. They were so rude. They would eat the Doozer's construction like it was no thing. Not
Yeah.
nice. Not nice.
I want
Okay.
to watch that again.
I watched it.
It's been so long.
Down Fraggle Rock. All right. I got to go to not bed. I have things I have to do right now.
Yeah, I should
So
too.
I'm going to shut this thing down. That was awesome.
Yeah, thanks for
I
coming
liked
on.
it. I'm sure everyone else is probably mildly confused if they didn't participate. They'll heal. Their wounds will heal. I promise. All right.
All right, we'll see you next time.
Or not. It might just be a black screen.
Or not, yeah.
Night, Grandpa Bear.
All right, good night.
Thanks
Good night,
for
everybody.
enduring this whole thing. Night. I'm going. I'm going to, yeah.